It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show. It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show.
Yo! What the fuck is up, yo?
Hell yeah, TeamMUJ in the mother house with a brand new episode of the Weekly Wicked Web Show. Let me bring Jiggy up here. Jiggy's already in the green room, so we're gonna bring him in so that we can start the show with all three of us like it should be properly. You feel me? Yo, what up, Jiggy?
What up, dog?
What up, dog?
Chilling,
dog. Yo, what up, everybody in the chat room already? Loki and shit. He said he was rushing us earlier. I said, hold on to your tickets. I know you don't motherfucking have any, but we're still letting you in. So.
Maybe shit tickets.
I was gonna say, don't stand out front and tell everybody it's reached capacity and they have to go home. You know what I'm saying? When we first walked out the first time of the venue, though, because I saw that Loki was telling people that out front. When we first walked out the first time, people were like, "What were you guys going?" I'm like, "Oh, they shut it down." The fucking fire marshal said, and people were like, "What? No!" And I was like, "Yeah, man, go back to your car." Hopefully, nobody went back to the car. But what up, though, y'all? It's been like I think like 2 or 3 weeks since the last Weekly Wicked.
at least.
Yeah, the last one was the year in review for 2022, which was like already the first week of January or whatever.
Right.
But after that, I don't think we did another show, and then it was for JuggalOhio. So in this episode, what up, James Fiend? In this episode, we will be chopping it up heavily about JuggalOhio. You know what I'm saying? The ups and the downs of JuggalOhio. It's unfortunate that those will be even in the same sentence. And even in the notes, when I was writing about my notes, I had to write and fucking took up 2 lines, bones, because the bones actually took up multiple lines on this shit. We'll get more into the fucking twilight zone that is Ohio as we get deeper into the Weekly Web Show. Before we get any further, we're gonna let everyone jump into the motherfucking shit. Hey, I don't know, man. If there is, we'll get into that. But I definitely would love to float this year. Before we get fully into the show, we're gonna let everybody get into the room. Today, right now, a new video dropped from featuring Ouija Mac, and this video is so fucking cool, dog, because I know a lot of you guys who watch fucking the web show and shit with us and kick it with us watch the fuck out of Mr. Ballin, right? I'll be at all day chilling sometimes watching Mr. Ballin. It'll just be on in the background, you know what I'm saying? Fucking places you weren't supposed to go, but people went anyway, you know what I'm saying? The fucking missing 411 series that he's got or whatever. I'll be watching Mr. Ballin for fucking never going to sleep. I can't go to sleep unless I'm watching Mr. Ballin. I'll be watching Mr. Ballin having dreams of being stuck in caves and fucking dying and shit. Right now, we're gonna run this fucking video.
I just watched one earlier where some chick got killed in Alaska at some coffee shop and shit, bro.
Bro, they're just fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll be the full on somebody went crazy and killed somebody, or some super crazy disappearance mystery shit, some just bizarre freaky shit, some shit that's probably definitely fake, some shit and then he'll tell stories I was telling Matt. He'll tell stories of a popular fucking crime or something that you've heard of before, but he won't mention the names until you get to the end, and he'll be like, and that's when they found Kurt Cobain brainless in his fucking whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that Mr. Ballin shit's gas. So before we kick off this shit, hell yeah, shout out Humble Amon for sure. Yeah, seen him up in Ohio. That was dope as fuck, man. Just the faces out there. That's what we're gonna get to as soon as we get into that. Like I said, but we want to just ease into this shit real quick. This video's dope, bridging that fucking gap, juggalos across the world type shit. This featuring Ouija Mac. The puppet shit's gas. The theme is gas. I'm gonna go ahead and play this shit right now, and then we're gonna get the show official started. Shout out Jiggy Fresh. We only got Jiggy Fresh for a little bit of time. We're trying to get Pagler in here though too, so we can all talk about the shit. So we have to keep fucking telling the same stories over and over. But I'm gonna play this track real quick, and then we're gonna get this joint going. We're gonna be popping off about Juggalo, Ohio. That's just trash. That's just fire. The fucking scrolls of Detritus and much more. All right, let's do this shit.
Let me tell your ass a story.
Strange, dark, and mysterious, they call me Mr. Ballin'. No storytelling, real facts, Mr. Ballin'. Ball so hard, motherfuckers call me ballin'. Better stick to the end, cause I'm never ever falling. I'm strange, dark, and mysterious, they call me Mr. Ballin'. No storytelling, real facts, Mr. Ballin'. Ball so hard, motherfuckers call me ballin'. Better stick to the end, cause I'm never ever falling. Extraño, oscuro y misterioso como Mr. Ballin'. Soy el rey misterio, mis cojones están suaves. Vuelo a mariachi, mezclo el verde con el polen. Si hay firmas de humo, la pintura ha sido Stalin. Ouija con la Ouija y Mr. Mill. Desaparecidos y escapados del redil. 17 formas de morir. Dime cuál prefieres, no me dejes elegir. Escucha al jefe. El puto Ouija. I can't go to sleep unless I'm watching Mr. Ballin'. Nothing more relaxing in the cemetery, darling. Oh, homie still talking when I wake up in the morning. One day he gon' tell him about the ops and how I got them. Ouija can evilly high as a bitch, but as sharp as a needle. Yo, licking the blood off the tip of my fingers like dust from a Cheeto. Yo, con el humo, this the prequel to the sequel. Narco corrido, chop your body up and eat you. Hold on. Strange, dark, and mysterious, they call me Mr. Ballin'. No storytelling, real facts, Mr. Ballin'. Ball so hard, motherfuckers call me ballin'. Better stick to the end, cause I'm never ever falling. I'm strange, dark, and mysterious, they call me Mr. Ballin'. No storytelling, real facts, Mr. Ballin'. Ball so hard, motherfuckers call me ballin'. Better stick to the end, cause I'm never ever falling.
Yo, seriously, that shit is so fucking dope, bro.
Yeah,
like seriously,
he said
man.
One day he gonna tell him about the ops and how I got him.
Got him. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Homie snaps. Elmo goes hard, bro. I wish that I fucking spoke like Spanish, you know what I'm saying? You know, like so I could get up in that bitch, and like, you know, at least you could pick out pockets and try to use, you know, fucking little context in there, like, oh, okay, maybe he's talking about this or whatever, but I don't know. That shit's gas. I love the shit that he did with Darby and shit last year, you know what I'm saying? So
Darby dropped that other song too, this like a couple weeks ago.
The shit, like, bro, shit's so fucking dope. So check out Elmo. It's like the fucking album Something in Pain. I just missed it. But anyway, man, the fucking the puppets on that bitch, so fucking gas. Mr. Ballin then too, bro. Like I said, you know, being a big fucking Mr. Ballin fan, I think that shit was dope as fuck though too. So make sure you guys check that shit out. And yeah, man, like, I don't know. We just did a kick. I felt like it was right to also kick it off with some kind of Ouija shit, since really just like since, I mean, like forever, but since last week, especially, you know, leading into Juggalo, Ohio, and I wish we would have been able to do like a show before Juggalo, Ohio, because like the vibe leading up to this event, like, I don't know, really, like, that's how you could tell it was going to be something fucking magical. And I know, like, the Juggalos need something, like, heavy right now, you know what I'm saying? There's the Poogs. Look, I knew if I talked long enough and stalled long enough, the Pegs would be in this shit, you know what I'm saying? So here's Peg Nasty.
What up?
Peg,
dog?
What
Peg
up?
Nasty don't even remember listening to
Yeah.
in the car.
Doug, I'm
No.
pretty sure not only did we listen to it on the way there, but other than taking Darby to the airport, I think it was just playing on repeat for a minute.
Dude,
that
I
shit right there.
don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I understand. It's understand. You probably didn't hear it because the
Horrible,
fucking
horrible
screen
navigator.
slapping
Horrible
next to your head.
co-pilot.
But we'll get to that later.
Jeez.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
Dog, I'm glad that fucking Jiggy got that because I at least got to take a picture with it and floss like I got one too. You know what I'm saying?
We're trying to get a frame so I can frame it.
Hell yeah, you got to, bro. Get a fucking frame at little
Yeah, it's
at
fucking
Walmart real quick.
mystery, man, to
Yeah,
make it.
Jordan went the other day, but she the one she got was like just a little bit too small for it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Darby
Ooh, shout out
and
Darby, man. Yeah, so like I feel like all of you guys like
Yeah, send him a link.
even everyone, yeah, for sure, if we can. Everyone in this motherfucker who went then too, I like could tell there was like this big buzz, like a huge buzz. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And like I know that like there's not a lot. Like right now it's the beginning of the year or whatever. But having this to look forward to kick off the year was huge, and Juggalo showed the fuck out for it. So like not only the vibe like leading up to it, the vibe once we like the day before and then like getting into Columbus, the vibe was heavy as fuck.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean exactly. Figuring there's no J Day or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People were like, "Yo, I'm showing the fuck out for this We Just Mag JuggalOhio shit." And look, man,
And
like
they did.
I don't necessarily want to make. I know everyone's like talking about JuggalOhio. That's a good ring to it, but can we go somewhere else? And if we're gonna like, can we go away from a city? Can we not be in the city next time? You know what I'm saying? A city. Can we go out into like some
Or a bigger
fields
venue.
or some shit?
Yeah,
Or a bigger venue for sure. Bigger venue for
At
sure.
the very
We-
least, the bigger venue.
Can we stay the fuck out of the city, please?
Can we stay out of the city though?
Hey,
Look,
fuck
Doc,
Columbus,
hey, and like,
Ohio.
and like Jiggy was
Yeah.
saying, Pogler.
Hey,
I'm surprised Pogler doesn't remember hearing us play. Mix it up with it. I actually don't.
It was a crazy ass fucking day, man.
But I was singing because of you. I'm a good piece of pussy too to the streets of Ohio, and like as it turns out, they must not have liked that shit. So
They definitely did not
you know what I'm
like
saying?
this.
You know what's
I like
fucked
that
up
shit.
is I remember
Great
you
song.
singing that, but I don't remember hearing the song, dude. I don't know why.
That's what's up, bro. You must have thought it
You
was
got
just
hella
my
fucked
Gloria
up at
singing.
JuggalOhio.
I
Huh?
didn't. I
did.
didn't actually.
He's saying that he goes.
But honestly, I did want to wait till Pogler was on here because Pogler has like a different perspective because he was at a different part of the venue doing different things. Matt was in the different part of the venue doing different things, and Jiggy and I were in a different part of the venue together doing different things. You know what I'm saying? Doing different things.
Taking care.
Taking care of business.
Taking care of the. Yeah, man.
We were working
Whatever.
overtime. Honestly, man, for sure, 100%, man, the vibe going into that shit. So shout out to everybody right now in the room and beyond that we saw that night.
We love
Humble
you.
Among, Trailer Park Cinderella, Loki, B, motherfucking Fago Warrior, Andrea, you know what I'm saying? Dobby over there. Yo, that's like in my notes right away, it's like the vibe, but Darby and Dev are like immediately
dude.
in my notes. Like,
Always.
dude, we said it before. We
set
said it.
that fucking stage up.
Oh yeah,
Like,
hey,
Absolutely
you can't,
not.
you
no
can't forget the
question.
home-
They're like, you
can't
guys
forget
ready
the
for
homie
this
Why
shit?
Not,
They
man.
came in.
Why not the motherfucking
lit as
wicked?
fuck.
Woo!
Dude, why not is the
Why
fucking
not is the-
legend.
oh,
Why
G,
not, dog?
Why not is the G straight up? Why not is the motherfucking legend right there? It's always good seeing that motherfucker. Hey, honestly, between Why Not and then coming home and seeing Jay Uso, I think I gotta grow the mullet. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Why Not makes it look good. You know what I'm saying? Look pretty good on the oos. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I gotta get this mullet going down. I don't know if Darby will hang out with me anymore because he could probably only have one. He could only hang out with one mullet person in his life. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Why Not though. I'm still smoking on some Why Not pack around here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sammy Uso's out the bloodline, dog. Now you can join.
Oh, that's Sammy. Never mind. Yeah, Sammy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my shit. Oh, not Sammy. Yeah. What
Yeah,
is it? Jay, right? Just got the
Jay
fucking
has
name?
it.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but
That's
Sammy
what I'm
got
trying to
kicked
get
out, so you
Dog.
got a spot.
That shit. Hey, that shit was gas too. Hey, man, we're gonna have to talk
That shit
Rumble
was-
because that was cool as fuck to come home and just fucking chill on the couch and watch
Yeah.
Rumble. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I didn't have a cell phone to tweet from and live tweet like I would have. That's a whole nother seminar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
but
shit was wild.
Going out there and seeing all you guys, Humble Among and fucking
Hell
Darby,
yeah.
fucking kill it. You know
Real,
what I'm saying?
man.
Like.
Yo,
Like I said, that's
hey.
top of the list right there. I talked about it before we got in there, and this ain't like this is 100% real. Like I've already traveled the world or the country to see Ouija, and it's a proven fact that I'll travel the country to see Ouija 100%.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
like really, I can say with like a lot of strength behind it that Darby and Dev being on that show was like a huge motivating factor for me to drive 6 hours to see. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the fucking dogs, and to be able to be at something like that was legendary. Like that night. Like we watched fucking history unfold, and we got to see our brothers on stage again, and that was so fucking.
They fucking killed it, bro.
I told Dev too, because Dev texted me after. He was like, "Bro, what do you think of the set?" I was like, "Bro, I'm gonna be 100% with you. Like we've seen Ouija a million times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we went to see y'all, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, but I mean, we've seen Darby too, but like it was on that kind of stage and that setting, bro. That was legendary.
Now think about it. We've seen them at home in a small venue, and then we go and see them play out in front of like 1,500 to 2,000 packed house, bro.
Yeah, we seen them at the gathering too. Well, some of them.
Well, we saw them at the gathering though.
Shut up.
We saw them at the gathering, you know. So we had to have another big occasion. But like honestly, like you know, we talk about it all the time. Like Darby is like legit the homie. These guys are the motherfucking family or whatever. But like on some like Juggalo fanboy shit, the same way like kind of like we mark out on certain Ouija shit and we collect certain Ouija shit. Like I got to see Darby at his fucking LSP chaining day. Got to see fucking Darby play at the gathering. Got to see Darby at this Juggalo Ohio. These are like, you know, fucking like cool ass moments. And then like we got to bring him to fucking Gary and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we feel strongly about the Darby O'Trill shit. So to see it like that is super gas. And really, man, they like. There was a lot of shit like that went on, you know, like we did some shit before we went into the show and we kicked it before, and there was other acts that performed and stuff, but like we really went down and started paying attention right when Death Plus was on. Yeah. And seeing Death Plus was gas. Death Plus had a homie like in tears, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, those were Modelo tears though, dog. Those weren't real tears, all right? You know what I'm saying?
There was a lot of Modelo tears that day.
And then, dog, seriously, after the show, mostly though, that's when I was crying the most, like a baby bitch. But straight up, thank you, Darby, for sure, man. And that's like for real, the shout out on stage or whatever. Hey, and the shout out came perfectly timed because there was these people that were like super mad at us for getting hyped for Darby or whatever. And then when Darby would like come over with their microphone, we'd be streaming, and then he gave us a shout out. It was like, yeah, bitch, can you see that like we're excited because our homie's on stage? Like, you know, take this fucking shit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Don't push me. Don't push me.
Are you guys
that's
really
something
pushing?
That's something that we'll go into like as the night kind of as we talk about the shit. I would say some of my only complaints of that shit that like when you say some Jeffery shit, there was a little bit of Jeffery shit going on inside the fucking place. It wasn't enough to fully dim the shine. I mean, my
speculation was
part of it was
big college town. They were just really letting anybody in.
These fucking people in front of us were like, we had nowhere to go, and they're like, stop pushing. We're like, bitch, where the fuck can we go to? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't like we were in the like getting pushed ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
fucking. I acetone Darby O'Trill saved my wife.
Damn, dog, I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh wait, asterisk real quick.
Oh,
we know what you meant.
We know what you meant,
dog.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I mean.
Yeah, but seeing that set, we got a little bit of that set right now. I want to play a little bit of that Darby O'Trill.
Somebody
set
posted
right
a video of it, a song on YouTube, and I was like, man, it was just like reliving it all over again, dude. And seeing
this video clip starts as fucking starts as Will Gates kills half the front row. That's what
he eloquently floated into the crowd. He just
you ever seen? Hey, you ever
there
seen
was
that
no
video?
floating about that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Have you ever seen that video where the people are out kayaking by that boat and that whale jumps out the water and just smashes the boat? When I seen that video, I was like, bro, Will Gates didn't even like
free Will Gates, bro.
All right, let me run
this
gentle.
Free Willie Gates.
Look at him go. He's getting ready. And then nope.
Oh
God.
Fucking head ass. He a head ass, dude.
Holy shit. We need to get that in slow-mo.
They call me Darby.
Hey. Bag of bricks. You know what we need to do, dude? We need to get
JuggalOhio, what
Next
the
time you
fuck
gotta
is
do a
good?
cannonball.
First ever.
Oh, what's that?
Hey, make some noise for my brother Detritus one time.
They Call Me Barbie, the remix coming out in the new Barbie movie later this year.
Family! Family! What? Family! What?
This place is so packed, bro.
What? Family! What? Family! What? Family! What? Y'all saw that wicked shit? Think they do that rollers?
We were going so fucking dumb hard for this shit.
right.
It was crazy because they was like, dog, I need you to hold on to this coat. Like, all right.
And you're dying from it.
Dude, that's the heaviest part, man. And then I'm, again, trying to, I don't know if this is Jigsaw's footage or my footage or
Hey, that fucking Adidas tracksuit fucking swag though.
Jigsaw was right next to me, too.
Adidas tracksuit swag on that.
Break your face.
At least a couple days. Yeah, dog, I'm telling you, it's so gas, bro. The energy on stage during a WTO set is fucking crazy.
You guys pay attention to this guy.
Yeah, that was pretty gas. I love to scream those WTO lyrics.
I hate everyone except my Juggalo family.
At one point, though, bro, like I said, there was these people that were just right there. I was like, yo, like, if you're not here to enjoy this shit, let us and get the fuck out of there. Dab
No gas, man.
Okay, there's way to pause.
Hey,
All right,
dead
yeah,
ass
so-
though. People freaking out during Crooked Pastor Blaster though, dude.
Dog, I'm telling you, bro. Like that, it was so wild because from where we were then able to like look at that front area of the crowd from the side, and it was just like everybody up there going ham. You seen like Why Not? You've seen some other motherfuckers that were just like going hard, and like it's just so dope, like to watch people sing the lyrics to Darby O'Trill songs. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
That shit is fucking dope as fuck.
So where you guys were at, I was on the opposite side because when I came down from the merch table, I couldn't get to you guys. It was so fucking packed in there. I couldn't get to you guys, so I got to see it from a different side. What cracked me up the most was that dude with the fucking rubber mask that was just in the crowd, dude, and it was just bobbing the whole time, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck is even going on?
Bro, the crowd was big into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was
like
awesome.
Straight up, the energy of that set was dope. Darby always gives out super like high energy, but at the same time, the crowd was giving it back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you fucking need right there, especially in a sold out show like that. Sold out probably times 2 or some shit.
It was because they were just letting people in, dude.
Yeah, no shit. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a handful of people in this chat that were probably just just
hanging out outside.
You know what I'm saying? I saw a bunch of people at one point chilling out in their lawn chairs. Next thing you know, I saw them inside. Yo, coming in and seeing them chilling in their lawn, like in their lawn chairs in the front porch. I see that. I call it the front porch. That's just what I looked at. Like it was just the funniest shit. It was some fucking Saturday Night Live skit type shit. They were sitting out there and they were just giving everybody fucking a hassle as they walked inside. It was so fucking funny, bro. They're sold out, or they're full out and they're turning people away.
Loki and B shattered people's dreams.
Dog.
Yeah, Loki and B shattered people's dreams just for the fucking hell of it, dude. It was funny. So
I was out there I was dying. And then when I seen them all finally get in, because, once, we found out they get in, we're like, yo. Yeah, and then we seen everybody in there. So shout out to everybody we did chop it up with there. Like, it was, man, and I'm like, the Juggalo Day shit or whatever and all that, like, it just feels good to fucking Juggalo, and it was really dope how many people did come out for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Ouija Mac, shout out Chapter 17 for putting together this event and it being, like, super fucking dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, right after Darby, then Hex comes out, and the Hex then fucking kills it with that West Coast Wicked shit. It was just like, once the show went into gear, the show was like full into fucking the swing, the gear of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool. Once Ouija's set did come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really only got to enjoy a small chunk of Ouija set. What sucks is that it was such a fucking awesome Ouija set. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucked being fucking so like miserable during the near end of Ouija's set. Most of the part of Ouija's set, really, like, to watch Ouija come out into this fucking crazy, like, with all of this like lore being unfolded onto us as we're getting into Ohio, and then these fucking shout out Strizzy.
Yeah, hanging with Strife during Ouija set was awesome, because me and Strife were just going back and forth, fucking bouncing around, fucking singing and shit. It was fun. Ouija killed it, man. He played shit from all kinds of different stuff, man. It wasn't
he really played everything you could have wanted him to play.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Without a doubt.
Majesty.
Oh, we know.
Dude, everywhere you.
Hey, you got the Golden Gary Award for sure, Jiggy. I don't care what anyone says, dog.
Yeah, Jiggy's a platinum Gary, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, oh shit, that motherfucker went platinum.
Platinum Gary.
Diamond Gary.
As it all human waste. Dog, I mean, really,
dude, for real.
Coming out with this fucking, and then this video playing, you know what I'm saying, unfolding all this shit was super dope. Like I said, man, like, unfortunately,
speaking of human waste,
right in the beginning, exactly, near the beginning of Ouija Mac's set, I lost my cell phone.
Infamous phone.
And it was just like, permanently lost, you know what I'm saying? As soon as it hit the ground, the fucking ops snatched that phone up as quick as they could.
Who knows where it went?
And I'm sure it went into a garbage can in that venue sometime later that night. You know what I'm saying?
It had to have, dude. That's
the only thing that could happen. It never got used anywhere else. It never pinged outside of the venue. But we had everyone in the bar looking for that motherfucker. We had everyone looking for that. What had happened was, when I had lost it, I'm sure that the people who I had lost it on swooped it up and put it in their pocket and just tossed it in the trash or some shit. So
it on.
Yeah, the human waste, these human waste people in the fucking crowd, and it sucked. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get my phone, and really, it definitely bummed me out. Like, I cannot front. I will not sit here in front of you all on the Weekly Wicked Web Show and pretend that it did not ruin my entire fucking chunk of my night and next day and 5 days later. You know what I'm saying? It's only sucked because I was like, everything was fucking like great. You know what I'm saying? Everything was fucking fantastic. You know what I'm saying? It was like a fucking straight up perfect fucking trip up, like, up to this point, with a few hiccups, with small shit, but not ruin the fucking
sandwich
trip,
missing.
shit, you know what I'm saying? Hotel room being a little fucked up, you know what I'm saying?
It started with the sandwich.
Dude. The sandwich.
It did, 100%.
Let's start with that's
100%. Right. Shortly after we get into Ohio and we enter the Twilight Zone, we stop to get food. We have this fucking weird mishap at Subway where they lost Jordan's sandwich twice.
Hold on.
3 times.
They fucked it up the first. They fucked it up the first time and then lost 2?
No, that was the second one.
Was it? So it
Yeah.
took 3
They
times
fucked
for
it
them to
up.
get her sandwich right so we could eat. And it was just right then we should have said, well, this is fucked. Because I'll tell you something, I'll speak for all 4 of us here right now. That one day I've seen people complain that JuggalOhio should have been multiple days. That one day was multiple days for us 4.
Straight the fuck up,
Yeah.
dog. 100%. Straight the fuck up.
That was
Hey, look.
multiple.
Hey, the ride out there wasn't so bad.
No, it was
Getting out
smooth
there
as
wasn't
fuck,
so
man.
bad. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
All that shit was
smooth as
great.
fuck.
You know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
good-ass
But
driver.
as the trip progressed, I don't know where we were losing karma out of. Like I said, I was singing because of you. You're a good piece of pussy too. To the streets of Ohio to get karma, and apparently it didn't pan out. Because not only did so I'm skipping a bunch. We're gonna go back, but we had to just let the fucking bones roll here for a second. All right. So after I am devastated, I give up. We're like, fuck it. Let's go to the car. Let's go to the fucking. Let's go continue on the rest of our trip.
And now Trailer Park's gonna find out why we didn't hook up with them. So
they'll have to be the guide now. You know what I'm saying? I am normally the fucking tour guide in this shit, right? So we go in this bitch. We go and look, dog. We're sitting in Matt Murderous's car for honestly, we were sitting in the car for like 2 minutes, 2 fucking minutes before we were like, and I think me and Matt noticed at the same fucking time. Matt looks over and he's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And then Matt's fucking passenger side window is kicked in, glass fucking everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if we probably would have noticed if I was with you guys to get in the car.
Obviously, we probably would have noticed if I'd have walked up to the passenger side and got in, right? Yeah, duh, motherfucker. Oh, here we're already in there, and like I'm Bobby blazing them about my cell phone, like, "Oh, you fucking, you guys are gonna have to guide us, blah blah. You guys are gonna do this, blah 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 blah."
You know what else went wrong is when we first got there and parked, and I got out of the fucking back seat. I fell on all 4s and busted my shit.
Is that why your shin's fucked?
That's why his shin. When we got back to the hotel, he lifts his pant legs and his fucking shin is just bleeding.
Oh man, I thought
it was my knee, dog. My knee.
Really?
Oh, it was something.
Oh yeah, his knee. Dog. So really, I don't know what had happened, but those were the bones. The bone shit. Honestly, like Strifey, my bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? Strife's like, "Dog." At one point, he's like, "Yo, I know your days." Blah blah blah, but you know it's good. And then he's like, Ouija's playing some shit. I'm like, "Yeah, Strife, I know, but I don't think I got insurance, dog." Like, all I could care about was my bone, bro. That's all I could fucking care about. I was like, "Yo, fuck this. I'm done. I'm leaving." You know
what's the line? What's the line about $7, Blaze? What'd you say?
Fuck, dog. Oh, fuck. Yeah, because I'm fucking that's actually, I've actually been paying $18 a month on my insurance. So I did have insurance, as it turns out. But at one point, I was like, "Damn, my cheap ass ain't paying $7 a month on insurance. Okay, cool. Smoke $100 worth of pot a fucking month, but $7 on some fucking insurance? No way. Too pricey for me, dog." I was fucking going hard, bro.
Jesus.
Shout out to you guys for dealing with me. Shout out to you guys for still loving me after that weekend.
And even leaving was more bones because we tried to go eat.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ.
We get to Waffle House.
Doug, I've never had that happen to me in my entire life at a Waffle House.
I thought it was
Strife and Hex and all them went to a Waffle House and got in, and we got the fucking bone, dude.
No, well, we went to the other place first, and the wait was long as fuck, and Darby had to get to the airport.
Yeah.
So we dropped him off, then we went to Waffle House. And like,
we dropping fucking Darby off at the airport with a busted ass window.
Dog, for real,
ghetto as fuck.
Hey, you know that floater boy was cold, boy. He was sitting there with the hoodie on, just freezing his ass off.
Bruh, having that window,
I tried keeping that shit fucking
having that window busted made the ride home. Hey, honestly though, it felt like the fucking put my ass to sleep though, for sure.
I think it put everybody.
You know what I'm saying? I was fucking like, got into a rhythm, like I was like,
everybody passed out.
But honestly, bro, I can't front and say that the phone definitely fucking ruined my fucking night and ruined some, like, because we probably would have done a little bit more shit had I had my phone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And Matt's window got busted open then too, Because then even if I would have had my phone, once we got back to the car and Matt's window would have been broken, it was another situation that we still would have had to have handled, and it still would have left us for a 6-hour cold ride home. I just would have at least had my phone and would have been okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say shout out to Electrical Tape. You're a fucking G. You helped me rig up the window the whole way home.
I like shout out to this queen for using it for something besides the kill room. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to me.
Shout out to Matt Murders for driving long distance.
Hey, Matt Murders came out of
long distance.
Matt Murders came out of Ace Hardware like Dexter, bro.
Like a G.
This
Like
queen
he's
and
about to
duct
bury
tape.
someone.
I wonder
What-
I wanted. I mean,
what was the
what
look that
they-
they gave you?
Yeah, what'd they say to you, Matt? Tell them what they
you're
said.
about to cover up a crime scene. I said, funny you should say that.
Yeah, well, actually, I am.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like
fuck
seriously,
Ohio. The only thing good in Ohio is Legend Valley.
Yep.
the only good thing in Ohio is juggalos, and if those juggalos who were saying though that we need to stop pushing and then they stole my phone, if they were from Ohio, then I hope they're part of Ohio. A meth lab blows up and it takes out the fucking city block that they live on, the country road that they live on. I hope that happens.
You know what drives me nuts about that is I seen pictures of somebody who got their whole body bruised up from getting pushed against the stage, like their whole stomach area.
That's up against the stage. We were like,
And you weren't even close.
we weren't even in the full like thick of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
we're all juggalos too, so we were kind of off to the side, but there was no like, it was shoulder to shoulder in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like, there was like
Yeah.
really nowhere to get out of the way from. You
I know
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
was. You twisted the lid off the chemicals way too hard.
Everybody was
Yep.
fucking.
Dog, no,
walking, dog.
hey, because after we asserted dominance, though, the one time we did definitely do full on arm twists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Full on arm twists or whatever.
We did.
But
because
it wasn't
was
until later that they came back to try to start shit, and it didn't really end well for anybody because I lost my phone.
Well,
I got a headache.
And I
Yeah,
got
that sucks.
fucking face paint smeared on the fucking cuffs of my brand new gold striped suit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it fucking happened. But got
Well,
face paint
Jiggy's
all over
fucking
my
white.
goddamn-
Jiggy's white fucking hoodie is just tie-dye now.
That was blood of the Juffs, bro. That was
Blood of-
blood of the
blood of
Juffs.
Juffs on my white hoodie.
It's really
baby.
not blood. It's
Juice.
fucking cranberry juice.
It's
But
George-
it was symbolic to the blood of the Juffs
Duff.
that fucking
That's right.
were hating. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus,
Because
man.
it was a Juff,
I
it was a
don't
Juff
know,
free
bro.
zone. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, like Juff ain't new. Juffery ain't new, bro. This is some shit that like I don't know where ironically being called a Juff is cool or something now, but like
No.
it's not. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know,
Yeah.
Juff needed to leave, bro.
Did they not read the flyer? Like, no
Yeah.
Jeffs allowed, bro. Oh, not
Yeah, it did say that.
Shut up, Loki. You fucking.
Hey, dog. I mean, normally I get face paint on my shoulders and my back or whatever, but not on the cuffs of my pants from fucking.
I got some on my Air
Sliding
Max, dog.
sliding off Juffery.
Damn.
That's
You
the
can't be
thing.
doing
Like,
that on your asses, dog.
like when Ouija does the Air Max version 2, he's got to have a C17 on the bottom of that shit. There's
Yeah.
no marking on the bottoms of the shoes, and in my opinion, it's much too comforting. If you were to say stomp on somebody's head, it's going to take a lot more to stomp on their head till they brain dead. Because there's that air cushion in there that's probably
you-
more padding, you know.
Could you
No,
imagine
it's-
if that song would have been on while that happened?
Ah, dog. Well, that's the thing is they didn't play that song, so we had to.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, that's when MUJ gets on stage with Darby if that song is played.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's
Then
the
I would have
jam.
Will Gates somebody.
You would fly way higher.
Yeah, farther
Gone.
than you.
Pogler up there got to he was slinging merch. He was employee of the month for Darby O'Trill, slinging those new Darby O'Trill shirts. I hope
Sure.
some of you in the chat got one. I was able to get one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pogs, anything crazy happened while running the merch booch at the Darby O'Trill merch area?
Well, let's first.
Besides seeing those guys Never mind.
Paint themselves up like chrome.
The
Anyways, nah, it was first off, let me say it was a fucking honor to do that shit. I had a blast. We sold all Darby's new shirts. So shout out to
Hey, don't
everyone
front.
that came. Hey,
You only
shout
did
out.
it to redeem yourself.
Nah, that ain't got nothing to do
I
with
just
it, bro.
fucking with you.
But like shout out to everybody that came up and hung out with me, talked, cut it up, bought merch, like real. That was awesome.
We spent
and
most of our time like chilling up there until
it
Death
was
Plus
hot
came on. We were
though,
up there.
man.
It
Up
was
there,
hot, bro.
it
Was
like
fun sitting up there because I was just watching people like come in through the door and get fucking checked at the door and
right.
Check my ass.
It was cool, man.
Dog, I literally got my fucking balls grabbed at the door the
Straight
second
up,
time we came
dude.
in.
Oh yeah,
Bro, I
that guy,
didn't.
the
That
was
security
The
guard.
shorter
unnecessary.
guy. So there was two
shit was
guys. The shortest of the
unnecessary.
security guards like fully
Like-
felt me up. I think he got leaving a little bit of sweat off the balls and had to go wash his hands.
Jeez. Yeah, I could when everybody
I
first
didn't get
started
the
coming
search at
in,
all.
I was like they had made us come down from the merch area upstairs because Ouija and Hex had their stuff downstairs where Strife was at, and then Darby and our merch table and then Death Plus's was upstairs. Well, they made all of us come downstairs while they did the VIP stuff. Well, I'm watching.
Upstairs.
Well, they just didn't want us up there because there was like certain people hanging out upstairs, whatever.
Oh.
So we were hanging out in the front in the booths and stuff, and I was watching people come in, and dude, these security guards are like legitly feeling everybody's shit, dude, like all up them, and I'm like, why is this happening? This is ridiculous. But we finally
The
got
first time we came in, they didn't really check us that bad, but like the second time, we got checked heavy duty.
Yeah, for real. I watched, dude, for fucking half hour. We had to sit up front, and it was
$5 re-entry fees.
Yeah. No,
we did everything by the book, bro. We paid to park. You know what I'm saying? We paid a $5 re-entry fee in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And we still got like fucking treated with like some straight up negative karma points.
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't know if they thought like see, and this was another thing I found kind of weird too. As I was getting to watch everybody come in, I seen somebody come in with a whole box of glow sticks. They let them in with a box of glow sticks, bottles of Faygo, unopened. Crazy shit, man. I'm like, that doesn't normally happen, at any venue. So, I think honestly, it was super cool getting to run the merch table and shit and getting to see everybody and hang out and stuff. But for me, getting to see Soundcheck before the show even started was pretty fresh, man.
Yeah, because Pogs went to work early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, man. It was cool getting to chop it up, with everybody before everybody even got there and shit. So
I had a DoorDash strike some wings.
Did you?
Straight up, bro. Yeah.
That's how we got in the first time, bro. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that's how we got ahead of that big ass line.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, man, it was a great experience, and I hope to do it again soon. Whether it's a regular show or out on the road, like I'm ready for it, dude. It's
hell yeah.
fun.
He's ready to give a Strife a run for his money.
Oh, that's my fucking partner in crime, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Did you learn a lot from him? Did he teach you his tricks?
I chilled with him when he was fucking finishing up and stuff, and I got to see how this dude is on a different level, man. Go nonstop. You know what I mean? And shout out to Strife for being a fucking G merch guy. You know what I'm saying? Dude's on point.
Strife's a writer. I mean, he was running therapy on me and stuff, man, while slinging merch and trying to enjoy Ouija. Just fucking.
What was crazy is I didn't particularly care for how the merch areas were split. I wish we could have all been together in one area, but obviously that's the way the venue is set up. But dude, I know Strife got killed down there with a line, bro. It had to have been nuts. There's no fucking way. Because even upstairs, like, it was so fucking packed at one point that, like, I was behind our table and there were just people packed up to the table, dude. The whole way. You guys know how the upstairs was.
Well,
it seriously was so packed, bro.
We went down, like, later on and got our shit, and there wasn't a big line, bro. We were able to just get and go.
Right. No, dude, it was awesome. We sold a shit ton of merch. I appreciate everybody for buying shit. It helps out Darby and Dev like legitly, man. I had like almost nothing left when we left.
That's why I had to grab that fucking shirt right away. You know what I'm saying? Represent that Darbatrano grills.
Oh, for sure, dude. Those shirts are fresh as
Danny Ocho.
I was running the fucking merch table and I didn't even get one. So shout out to everyone that got one. Those shits is dope. And shout out to Jigsaw.
Yeah, because you couldn't hold them for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't hold them for nobody. So you know what I'm saying? Your boss said you couldn't hold them for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really get my grub on so I can come and eat. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out.
And drink with you.
Shout out Jigsaw Killer. You owe us $30, G, for that fucking bootleg shirt.
Dog, where's Jigsaw Killer been at? All right, did I miss something? Does Jigsaw really hate us?
I think Jigsaw Killer hates us.
Dog, did I miss something?
I don't know.
Did I miss something? You know what I'm saying? Like in the few days that I didn't have a phone,
yes.
Did I miss something, bro? Because the last message I have in my phone from Jigsaw is, "Yo, dog, we got a table." And then not even 5 minutes after that, we couldn't find Jigsaw, and I only saw him like 2 more times the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? And then I lost my phone, and I haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, no, I heard from him because he texted me about my job. He filled out an application. He said he's done with Amazon.
Yeah, I know. I got to fill mine out too, Jiggy. I just got.
Hey, so is he just bummed out, and he's just like, he doesn't want to talk to the homies or what, bro? Because I feel like in limbo. Look, my phone didn't back up shit.
I feel like he stood us up, dog.
I got a phone from Dasa. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Yo,
meet us here at this restaurant.
Got us this spot, my killer."
Maybe,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe he got
we show up.
Maybe he got the Juggalo.
He wasn't there.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's
just
sick. Maybe he's just sick of a Juggalo.
Hey, did any of you guys get sick? Because I did.
I got a healthy immune system, bro.
Nah, I got I don't know what it was, but Saturday we came home, I was straight. Sunday I woke up, ear ache, fucking sinuses all super clogged.
You were right next to a busted ass window that was held together by
This is true.
I would be. I'm surprised you wouldn't have been sick after that.
Yeah, Darby said he was sick.
Yeah, Darby.
And it was a Juggalo shit. Everyone was fucking shoulder to shoulder in that bitch. The reason why, I guess the only reason why I'm probably not full blown sick is because I had prepped a little bit before and a little after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta take care of yourself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're gonna go hard like us.
I do some exercises.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna pass the junta with a few people, so I wanted to be sure that I wasn't sick going into the whole deal, and then I knew that I was also going to consume, quite a few beers, especially with a brewery being right next door. Hey, and that's the thing too. I gotta say that's fucking dope. Like everywhere we try to go, and it's been me and Jiggy doing fresh flights. We haven't done fresh flights in a while. But
that has to happen real soon.
Hell yeah. To go to a brewery right next door to the venue that we were going to, and it's a popular, a brewery that we've heard of or whatever before. It was super fresh to knock a couple of those back before going inside of the venue there. Scully's.
Fucking Scully's.
Was anyone able to go over to Magnolia Thunder Pussy? I unfortunately didn't make it in.
No, I didn't.
I
was in the venue, dog. I didn't do nothing but chill with y'all. Chill at
the A, B's, and C's though. Loki, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit the A, B's, and C's. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
the acid, the bud, and the cocaine.
I dead ass know it was a sinus infection, bro. And then I could feel my ear popping and shit. It was
from us passing that dollar bill around, and getting that. That's where you got that sinus infection from.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just joking.
No, but I mean, and you got to think about it too. It wasn't okay, so the window is busted out. We got fucking 20-degree wind blowing, probably even colder than that, blowing right at all of us. I'm surprised all of us didn't get sick.
No, for sure. I mean, that's what I said. I feel like if I didn't have the immune system that I did at the time, I was sick early, in December, November, so I probably wouldn't have got sick again though now.
Hey, not gonna lie, I felt sick like 2 or 3 days before that, and I popped these Mucinex, fast acting, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was good by Friday. And I was
Jesus Christ, dude! Did you see what Strafe?
Hey, dog, Magnolia was right next to it.
Yeah, it was next door, like literally next door.
Really?
We were gonna, dog. We thought about attending that video shoot, and there's a good chance we would have attended that video shoot had A, I lost my phone, and B, Matt's car and I got broken into. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, like next year when they do Juggalo Ohio or whatever, and things will be slightly different. We'll be like, remember last year, blah, 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 blah.
Hey, next year is a parking garage with security or some shit.
Straight
No, we're straight
man.
up Ubering from the hotel there.
That's what I thought,
we're not even
dog.
having a fucking car the next time. Straight up, bro.
We're gonna roll out there like
Fucking John from the hotel who fucking gave me the wrong room is gonna come pick us up in his goddamn hotel van and give us a ride next time. You feel me?
You got that, John?
You got it, John? You want me to leave
Fucking
you?
John.
You want to leave me don't forget to
Piece
leave me a
of
good
shit-ass
review
room,
on
John. What the fuck? I had to sleep on the fucking floor, John.
Yeah, Matt, you were supposed to
Underneath
go
the
tell
table.
him. Matt, you were supposed to go yell at him. What happened?
we were acting like Matt was our like CDL holding truck driver.
what
We're
did
like,
we
our driver needs a place to sleep. He's been driving 9 hours.
Yeah.
9 fucking hours.
He's
Dude,
been
straight up.
driving 9 hours.
Me and Matt slept in the most obscure fucking places, dude.
No, it wasn't obscure, like next to a
He
bed
slept
and on
under
a
a
floor.
breath. He slept under.
It could have been
breakfast
it could have
nook.
been a closet, you know what I'm saying, or the bathtub. Breakfast nook was nice. He could have actually. Someone could have slept on the fucking whole ass couch had Jiggy not turned into a fucking stone gargoyle. You know what I'm saying?
dude.
like straight up,
Hey,
bro.
that's
Look,
part.
I'm not blaming Jiggy on anything.
Dog, when we
I'm
did-
blaming the fucking hotel.
Blame the hotel.
I will.
We're not blaming Jiggy on anything. We're just saying that they weren't even going to use that fucking bed that was right there.
Hey.
Though I'm like literally
We
pulling
had
the
to do
bed
it.
out. We lifted Jiggy's
did.
legs up, straight up, pulled the whole ass fucking bed out.
Hey,
Shit.
that ass me and
I
Bobby
see.
pulled the bed out.
I
We
didn't
tried to
sleep
lift
that
Jiggy.
bad,
We tried to
so
lift
I
Jiggy's
really
legs,
can't complain
and
that
Jiggy
much.
lifted his legs like someone was vacuuming under his feet, dude.
Asleep, just lifted his
Like-
legs straight up. Dude. He wasn't asleep. He was
And he
slumped.
goes, "Oh fuck, that's his bad knee."
Dog, at one point, for real, like
Yeah.
it was funny because like we were all tired, especially at the end of this fucking
yeah.
night, right? We're all fucking tired or whatever, and
Over it.
we're dealing with the Matt car window situation or whatever. And
Man.
right before that, Jiggy's like, "Yo," he says, "Me, Bobby, order an Uber." I'm like, "Dog, like with what, Jiggy? With what, my phone or whatever?" So Jiggy's pulling out an Uber, and I'm talking to him like, "Look, dog, we can't take an Uber unless." But I knew what it was is that Jiggy Jiggy was about to turn into a pumpkin. You feel me? Like he was like, "Look, dog, if we don't get to this fucking hotel right now, I will not be able to hold out anymore. The fucking slump is kicking in straight up, dog." He was like, "Look, I can't be here when the cops get here. I can't." I was like, "I get it, dog. If Pogler comes out here, I'll fucking let you Uber, but we can't leave, Matt. You know what I'm saying? We can't leave or anything. We'll have to wait." But I knew that it was Jiggy was just about to be like. He's like, "Look, dog, I'm about to fucking straight slump out in this bitch, and the cops are gonna come and be like, why is your boy on heroin, slumped out on the side of the road, waiting for you and shit." We were
It was
like,
crazy because we were finishing up inside, and I had no idea what was even going on. And I don't know who fucking told me, but they're like, "Dude, Matt's window got busted out." And I'm like, "What the fuck? No fucking way!" And then when I come out and you're just all standing there, I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, it's real." I thought somebody was janking my shit like that, but Jiggy
Flag
flush,
like Ohio.
yeah.
Flag like Ohio.
Fuck
Dog, it was
Ohio.
like, real. We were so fucking beat by that point, bro. We're just fucking ready to fucking give up. Jiggy's like, "Yo, just get like, look." Even fucking Pogs is talking to Jess. I'm like, "Jess, come save us.
Yeah.
We're dead.
Please drive 6 hours and come pick us
Come drive 6 hours right now, niggas up. I don't have a phone. I don't want to be here.
Dude, I'm on
Fuck this.
FaceTime and she's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you standing against a fence like that? I said, because the fucking window's busted out. What the fuck would I be doing this any other time?
Dog, straight up, man.
Dude,
That shit's
that
crazy.
fucking
Look, bro, but every one of you juggalos that we saw at Juggalo, Ohio, y'all are the shit. That shit was
We
so
love you.
fucking gas.
For real, we love
honestly.
you, man.
The sets were fire. The people were fire. The vibe was dope. Like I said, there was like however many people in that sold out bitch, and there was like
Yeah.
4 or 5 Juffs or some shit scattered throughout the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
I know I got to link up with a lot of cool homies that I've never got to link up with before.
Dog, I don't know where I was. All right, there's this guy. We met him at the gathering. He rolls with like Trailer Park Cinderella and them. I always forget this guy's name, but he had no idea that I was bummed out. This is the end of the night. I'm chilling by the fucking merch pooch, and I'm like bummed out. But dude's like, he's giving us props. He gave us props at the gathering though too. You know, he said like the same shit. And I said the same shit back, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people always tell us, oh, you guys should have more people watching, more subs or whatever. And, like, I always, you know, say the same shit. I give a fuck who's watching.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some people watching now, so, like, now we got to, like, talk to people. But before, there was just nobody. We just do it. but that motherfucker, dog, I don't even fucking know. He told me his name, and then I told him, bro, I'm sorry. I'm really terrible with names, like, especially in a loud setting. But we talked at last year, or we talked at the gathering when we did our podcast shit, and we talked at this shit. And bro, and like in that moment of like just like shit sucking, that was pretty dope to hear or whatever. I was like, yo, this is fucking, yo, that was cool as fuck. So shout out to homie. I appreciate that shit. Like he's got like goatee and shit. He almost looks like Trailer Park, but with a fucking like goatee and shit. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker was like cool
swag,
as fuck,
bro.
And he was talking like just like that shit, like especially at that point of the night where fucking everything sucked, and I was like, I just want to go home like this, you know what I'm saying? I know beer narrows it down, you know.
It was funny because I was like, no, it's all right, we'll find it, and then it was like, you'll get a new one, you'll get a better one, you'll get a better one, and then we get to where we park, and then you know,
which is only a block away from the venue too.
And then I'm like.
But yeah, I try to start being positive for that dude. Like, look, you know, it's just gonna happen, you know. Like, you know, if we gotta call the cops, bro, it's the best thing to do.
I don't want to call the cops. Fuck the cops. I can't. I was like, dog, I'm totally dumbfounded right now, dog.
For real.
Fuck the cops.
It was cool. Like, I finally got to chat with fucking Hummel Mung. You know, I got to see Will Gates, his fucking wild ass.
Shout out Will Gates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Fucking
King B was
Hey, shout out Strife. We're gonna play a Strife video right after this.
Straight up.
I fucking Strife, thank you, bro. Like I said, sorry I was sad boy the last time. But you know,
love you, dog.
You said a couple of things to me that night that just made me feel better too, and I fucking appreciate it. Everybody who and then when I got online and I saw a tweet from Strife that said the only tragedy of the night was that Bobby lost his phone. I was like, you're goddamn right. And Matt's window got broke, but you're goddamn right, dog, because this night was fucking dope. It was fucking perfect. We watched history unfold together, dog.
Yeah.
Like this whole fucking the Detritus shit then too, all happening that night. Like, bro, we were watching history unfold together, you know, like
for real, man.
That outweighs the fucking negative karma that we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it just, I don't know, man. That shit sucked.
Seriously, like just seeing like King B, I know you said Fago Warrior, Loki was there, Juggalo Sosa, my girl, was there. I seen Callie West.
I've never met Juggalo Sosa, but I've seen her on Twitter somewhere, and I think that I did walk by her at the show, and I would like to meet. I would like to meet the people that I meet. Like the reason why I bought a mask when I go is because as I've gotten older, I hate talking to people at shows. I like to talk after it. Talking to people at shows, just like I get my anxiety goes to a million. That's why I drink 17 million fucking beers before, and even then it just makes me even more fucking anxious or whatever. But so a lot of people that I do know from Twitter, it always has taken me like a long time to be like, yo, what's up? You know
Sosa actually got the last Darby shirt for me, so that was cool. And I'm glad she got one because she's a big Darby fan and shit. So, but yeah, Callie West, Trailer Park, I got to see, and meet for the first time. Fuck, man, it was fucking crazy. Like all the people that were there, man. Like it was super cool kicking it with everybody. And obviously, Strizzy and fucking Dev and Darby and Hex, Chunk. All the boys, legitly, dude, it was so much fun.
Seeing Chunk as he left too, that was dope. He was walking by us, he was masked up, so nobody seen him, and I was like, yo, hey, he stopped him and gave us hugs and shit. He's like, oh, it's like, yo, blah blah, we should try to link tomorrow. He told us he had some stuff to do in town, and was like, and then he's like, but I'll get a hold of you, and I was like, on my phone anymore. He's like, all right, well, you guys get a hold of me on IG. Then I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Because, I didn't have my phone, or else we would have just fucking try to link up with him then, too. Man, that shit, for real, like I said, everything was so gas up until then.
Dude, for real, I
wanted to go to the Arnold statue, but then we had to go to fucking Ace Hardware, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we were going to go to the Arnold statue and take our shirts off, dude.
Take our shirts off, bro. I wanted to fucking take my shirt off in front of that shit. Thank you. Hey, bro, and that's the thing, too, is then once I'm wearing the mask, sometimes I'll just forget and just assume that everyone just knows who the fuck I am anyway. So I walk up to him, I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, oh, shit. It's like the eyes and shit.
I got to give Humble Among a hard shout out. Slipknot shirt gang. Me, you, and Darby all had the same shirt on that weekend. Darby was rocking it, and I was rocking it, and then he changed, and then I get to the show, and you're fucking wearing it. We're the Slipknot shirt gang, G.
Hey, Loki, I wasn't pooping, dog. I was getting ready for work.
Damn, Jiggy, that jacket you can see from space, G.
Yeah, well, I gotta fucking be seen from space at work, dog. I work for NASA.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. Hey, maybe I could get one of those soon, you know?
Yeah, you will if you ever fill out the fucking application.
No, I am this week, dog. I got sick, so I kind of just took the back burner on some shit, man. I legitly, the first, I want to say Monday and Tuesday were bad. Monday and Tuesday were kind of shitty, dude. I couldn't breathe properly. I was coughing up shit. It was rough, dude.
Damn.
Oh, what is that? Is that some why not?
What the fuck?
These are some diamonds that were in some of that leftover pack that Darby and Dev gave us.
Oh,
and it's there's some orange cookie Mac live resin diamonds.
Oh, you about to get lit, boy.
I don't I know that there's a bunch of dab rangers and stuff in the thing.
Yeah.
I don't like dab. I don't dab often, you know what I'm saying? I'll do flour and shit all the time. I don't dab often, but since you got the dab rangers are in the room, we have some good flour in here, and then we're gonna lace the top of it with a bunch of diamonds.
Hey,
and
you about to talk to God? About to talk to God?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That pack that we got,
the
Darby dropped off the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to God, but I'm a lightweight. So
I
was like,
yeah, I was talking to God.
I smacked that shit. I was like, ooh.
You talking about those little juntas?
No, the pack that Darby gave us.
Yeah. What about the little juntas you guys had?
Oh, and those little juntas were so Darby's like, oh, bro, we smoked out with 5 people, got us all high. I was like, oh shit. And it was a chore to finish one of those bitches, dog. It was it was so ridiculous. I'm telling you, those little juntas are so gas. Crazy. Whoever could get us the plug on those stizzy little fucking resin hash coated juntas, bro. Yeah, why not and shit. Anyone out in that Michigan shit, bro.
Once again, dude, shout out Why Not, man. I love that motherfucker, dude. He's a G.
Shout the man with the mullet, dog. That's
real.
Right there.
Yo, for the dab rangers in the room, even though, like I said, I don't really dab like that, we're gonna throw a bunch of these diamonds into this fucking hole that we're.
You guys about to have a whole different web show, boys.
Oh,
you'll be talking to God while we live.
Hey, they're diamonds for the rest for you, Juggalo.
I'm trying to stay on here the whole ride to work and stuff. So. I'm in parking lot, pimping, driving, and everything. So y'all just gonna have to.
Jiggy's saying, "I'm taking you motherfuckers with me."
Hell yeah!
I will say for all 4 of us though, we tried to make the best out of a shit situation, man.
Doug, and I think we did though, right? Tell me everything besides, and then even once the shit hit the fan, we all came together, bro. Shit like that might tear other people apart, but that shows you how dope our fucking our circle is, bro. That there was no drama amongst our circle. We still were able to give our homie a ride to the airport and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We made the best out of a bad situation, bro. That's all that happened.
For real.
We didn't,
hey, and by the time we got back to the car or whatever, and Matt's shit got broke, I figured I could just joke about my shit then too. You know what I'm saying? So I was I was cracking jokes about my shit the rest of the time.
Big shout out to Matt Murders though. Big shout out to the president. I was telling Jordan, I was like, yo, he handled that like a motherfucking G, bro. Because had that been me or I borrowed a car from somebody, bro.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
To take all of us. If I had dropped my mom's whip and that shit happened, bro, I would have been like, I would have been like, don't talk to me. I would have been sour the whole fucking ride home.
Yeah.
And like just pissed off. But the Prez handled that like a fucking straight up G, dog. Like
I
I would
agree.
have been
I agree.
sour as
Bro,
fuck, bro.
He got
I
up
was his
before
fucking
all of us
co-pilot,
went out
so-
there, cleaned out the fucking car, found out where the Ace hardware was, knew he had to get some Visqueen for his shit, you know what I'm saying? And that was fucking gas for sure. You know
I was his co-pilot, dude. He handled that shit very well, dude.
Hey, but yeah, straight up, shout out to the Prez for that. I mean, for taking us in the first place, but to handle it the way he did after the bone, bro, like I would have been lost my shit, bro. I would have threw that whole truck off the fucking side of the road. I would have took y'all with me.
He would
that that diamond's cooking right now.
Hey,
bro, Matt did handle like a G, took care of us, got us back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he only reacted to it. He didn't even like fucking. He didn't even lose it over it. He would have like.
No, he didn't.
He said,
I would have been, bro. I would have been out there like, I would have been infuriated, bro. And Matt just like, fuck it, dog. You know, like shit happens. You know, whatever.
We got to come together as a crew like we did, and we tried to come through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Trailer Park. You guys check out
my boy.
Shout out the Thuglo show tonight with motherfucking Insane Poetry, the legend in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, dog, we were talking earlier about one of your homies. I'm not sure his name, the dude with the goatee and the hat, but he's a real one.
That's Stoney. Ain't his name Stoney?
Stoney. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Stoney.
That's what Darby was saying.
One, dog.
Yeah. Nah, it's just crazy, man. We all came together as a group. Like I said, it's awesome that we did that because most people fold under that shit, bro.
Get at each other's necks or whatever. Because even Matt was like, I mean, I was talking shit, you know, in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I was talking shit like all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And if we weren't the crew that we were, we wouldn't have been in a joking mood like that.
No,
exactly.
We all tried, dude. Me and Murderous were joking up front, trying to laugh over the dirt bike sound. The dirt bike, as we called it.
Hey, not gonna lie though. Hey, that Visqueen held that heat in like a motherfucker, bro. Cause I was baking in that back seat. I ain't gonna
lie. Honestly, that electric tape, dude, helped me and Matt out so much in the front seat,
hey, yeah,
bro.
Shout out to Sam Blue for having the fucking safety kit, bro.
The
knife, the fucking everything, bro.
Hey, all I gotta say is y'all fix cars.
Y'all fix cars? Oh my god, dog! And straight up, how come we didn't respond? It was like, y'all ain't rappers. We could have been like, yeah, we're a fucking Christian, we're a Christian rock, or we're a Christian rap group. What do you mean we're not rappers?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could have told them that we covered, we did Christian covers of Tupac music.
You guys are really on the journey.
That's like we're here for a rap show. Y'all ain't rappers. We're like, what the fuck, dude?
I never said I would.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he was second shift at fucking Waffle House. That's why we didn't fucking get in that shit.
That's what I should have asked. Are you second shift? That's all I give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out.
I was just like, we're having a bad day, dude. Go away. Fuck, man.
Yeah, that was terrible, bro.
It was, dude. It just was weird how we tried to go to so many different food places. Denny's was just closed, never open again.
What's going on?
Dog, how did that? Yeah. It was the Bob Evans, right?
Oh, was it Bob Evans? Yeah.
Waffle House.
Yeah, Bob Evans. We go to this Bob Evans. We pull up and there's a for sale sign on that motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah, that was us settling. Yeah, so we ended up going to fucking Panda Express.
Panda, my place, dog.
Me and Pags fucking cursed that shit, talking about it the day before. Like, yeah, bro, I could slap on some chow mein. You feel me? You know, that's
honestly, it was a lifesaver, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yo, real quick, I'm gonna play the Strife video that also dropped this week. Damn, why did I close out of it? Fuck.
My favorite little spoon, though.
Yeah. Favorite little spoon. Strife dropped this week. This shit's gas, bro.
It is.
I had this shit, of course, all ready to go, and then I accidentally closed out of this. But Strife was up in the room earlier. I'm going to play this new video off his upcoming I Am Atrophy that drops on the 22nd of this month. This is a little video from the record. Check it out. Shout out Strife. Shout out Swamp Society. Shout out Zab on the video. Shout out everybody in the room. Much motherfucking love. Those diamonds got me high as shit.
Invested in some drag. Got some purple, got some orange. Put that diesel in your tank. Also smoking till your pussy that's shifted in a turbo. Fuck up BNB, we running three systems in the turbo. Favorite little school, but you know I keep it hood. Bungalows, I'm screaming, God is dead, but I say good though. Been on the internet like you the fucking web, but when burners get exposed, you's a motherfucking bitch. You can tell a lot about a man by looking at his mug shots. Never really gangin', I can tell you ain't a thug. I could end your fucking life and not a soul will make a scene. And let Darby hide the bodies, cause love makes me feel unclean. Damn, homie, in junior high you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Fuck your crew, fuck your label, fuck your homies and your boys. How you gonna be a killer when you're still playing with toys? Fuck papa, only thing that I'm collecting is these coughs and these infections from the pussy I've been wrecking. You know what it is, trap some motherfucking scumbag. The bitch is sipping on is getting treated like a comrade. All bags, thumbtacks, I've been there, I done that. I'm blazing because Bobby gave me access to his gun rack. All these bitches living room, the pussy stank. Got some housewife money, I'ma run into the bank. Deposit in the ATM, invested in some drag. Got some purple, got some orange, put that diesel in your tank. Also smoking till your pussy that's rejected in a turbo. Fuck all BNB, we running three systems in the turbo. Favorite little school, but you know I keep it hood. Bungalows, I'm screaming, God is dead, but I stay good though.
That shit is so bad, boy.
Good.
Yo, shout out Strizzy,
Straight up,
Strizzy, boy.
Straight up, bro. Oops.
Yeah,
so
so
good.
good.
Shout out Stripe though, for sure. 100%, man. I love the fucking video.
Boy.
Love the track. When Stripe first sent us this track, it was fucking gas. Hearing that shit. Hey, look, honestly, like there was another track from the homies Razor drop this today, actually.
You're right.
And hearing my name in fucking rap songs in positive lights where no one's taking shots at me is the coolest shit ever, bro. So shout out Strife with the fucking name dropping this shit. Shout out Razor for the name dropping the God Complex joint though too. But that motherfucker, that shit's dope. That I Am Atrophy dropping on the 22nd. Man, that shit's gonna be if that's any indication, Stripes coming with some straight gas on that shit. So
gasoline.
Straight up. Jiggy's getting gas right now.
I'm pumping gas right now.
Pumping gas right now. Yo, straight up. Yeah, Stripe's about it. That's hype to have something to look forward to coming this month. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm more videos coming for that shit too. I know that for a fact. More videos coming for that shit too. So make sure you guys are ready and run the views up on that shit. That shit for real. I'm sure there's songs too about you, Loki. They just might not be saying as nice as things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Stripe's good people, man, for sure.
For real. That shit was gas as fuck though.
Pagler was pooping.
Yeah.
Listen, you could hear the glug in the Jiggy's gas out there.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
I picked the pump that keeps clicking off though. It's not filling up right now. It just keeps clicking off. I know for a fact.
Jiggy, while we still got you here, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil a lot. All right, but you are as well a scroll keeper.
Yeah,
and have been out here decoding these messages. When you get them, like I want to talk about it for a little bit, and like I told Jiggy, like I wanted to figure out everything on my own, so I don't want to like talk spoiler shit in here. I did ask Matt if I could spoil some stuff for him when he was here, and I played him one of these hymns. I played both of them, but I played the first one, and because it's just like to hear all of it together it's just so fucking awesome, man. So Jiggy, you started figuring this out. These codes and cracking these codes immediately.
Yeah, pretty much.
For real, dude. He
So
was on this shit.
And now all of you guys, and I'm sure some of you, a majority of you in the chat are familiar to what we're talking about or whatever. Like, I just want to hear you guys talk about it a little bit. Like, how do you feel about this whole process of how this is unfolding and all that. And that was the decoding going off in Jiggy's car.
Oh, it connected to the Bluetooth of the car, so I got to disconnect there so I can keep it going.
Oh, my bad. So I got late to the party. I was able to send in my screenshots just like 2 days ago or 3 days ago and started figuring it out. I think the third one, the longest one, was super hard for me to figure out. Jiggy was like giving me like clues of like, you know, you're gonna need to do like this, type this or whatever.
Well,
and that last one, I was still like, yeah, but then how to like I was like listening to this Morse code thing over and over, trying to be like fucking drink more Ovaltine or some shit outside. You know, it's just fucking insane.
Yeah, bro. Hey, the first one was crazy because I had the actual Morse code in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you click, when you get to, that's why it says you have to view it from a computer, because you need the code that's in the comment. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to give it all away, but there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of copying and pasting. There's a lot of translation from binary to text to hexadecimal to Morse code to like all this shit. And some of them even go from binary. It doesn't go to text. It goes to Morse code, and you got to fucking hit the Morse code to text. Like you have to break it down
back
like
and forth. Translate it 3 or 4 times or whatever. Bro, that soup, like the long one, it paid off though, man. Like, cause
it did.
Then it takes you to this cool ass link, and then from that link you have to decode something from there. You got to, and like the shit from that link when you played it back, and I don't know, man. I got fucking chills. And then the message that's also in that, bro. I got chills reading that shit. I just read it to Matt before, like. And I bro, I got chills under my sweater. Like, yo, it was fucking.
Bro, like
you're going all out on this one, boy.
I think it's dope, and like, you know, there are people who fucking hate on Ouija and the shit, whatever. But like, dude, what he's doing right now with this whole scroll keeping thing and the whole Detritus and like everything. I've been talking to Beneath the Dirt too about it, because you know he kind of helped me out and I helped him out a little bit, but like, bro, like. The whole, I don't want to say it, but the whole other 2 things that get named in the scroll keeping shit. And if you're paying attention to it, Ouija even there on his live was saying that those are going to be albums hidden within.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Matt. Then,
you know what I'm saying? Like there's other at least 2 other projects or albums hidden within Detritus and the scroll keeping thing, bro. Yeah. And it's crazy. And then
hearing it as it's come together, and here we still have like almost 2 months, you know what I'm saying, until it comes out, and more of this, bro. Like I look forward to getting that other message. And like Jiggy said, so like there was another message that came through yesterday. It was another audio message. It was another one of these hymns, but it didn't tell you the name of the hymn for at least Jiggy and me. I had shown Matt until I saved it into my phone. Then I was able to see what the name of the track was. When it came through as a text, it just came through as like just audio clip or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I seen someone post about it on one of these threads, and I was like, that's not the name of the hymn. And they're like, yeah, bro, it's the clip. And I was like, no, mine just came with no name. And then when I shut my phone off and it was playing, and I like went to go unlock my screen again, it said the name on the. I was like, oh shit, it is that, you know.
Yeah, I was awesome. Like, oh, so I did the same thing. I saved it in my files and I played. I was like, oh shit, so that is so that's dope. So there's these without like giving away too much right now on like, and I know like a lot of you guys, because really on the one link it only shows that there's been 286 plays off of it. Yeah. So that means that anybody else who's figured or who's heard that hymn off of there has heard it through like someone else playing it for them, or
hey, I'm not gonna lie, 200 plays are probably me. I went back to that motherfucker.
I think it only counts like unique plays, like most shit, like so. I don't know if that's how it works or whatever, but if that's how it works, then anybody else who like hasn't heard it outside the like that, I thought that was kind of cool. It was a cool way to track it. That it didn't really shows only that 200. So you know that last one that one to get to that link was hard as fuck to figure out. That one took like 3 or 4 translations. It went from like 3 or 4 different codes.
That last one, the last hymn thing.
Yeah.
When you break down the code for the first hymn and you get to the end, there's another like little secret. I don't know if you've seen it, but it didn't break it down all the way. It has question marks after each word, but it says 11 needed him to proceed. So I didn't know if it was 11 people needed to at least unlock that until you get to the new audio clip. Because after I figured that the first one out and it said 11 needed him to proceed, the next day I got the clip. You know what I'm saying? So it's
So it is probably set to how many people get to that spot or whatever.
To get to that point of it and decipher the shit, which is crazy if that's how it works, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what we've been saying too. Is that Ouija really came in and learned all he could from ICP and ran with it. Like he is actually the torch carrier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
He didn't come in there and just like, oh cool, I'm on fucking psychopathic, so I'm automatically with the jugs I'm gonna sell. No, man, he became Ouija like is a student of this
prophecy,
concept,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? You see it. Jiggy was wearing the prophecy paint shirt earlier. Yeah, like prophecy type shit. This is like, and how he's taking his lore to this whole new thing is so dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, Juggalos live for the lore, dog. Like they fucking, you were talking about earlier, the mysterious shit that like we haven't gotten in a long time.
Forgotten lore, the mystique that.
You know, when like ICP would hit you with the riddle, fucking 6 rednecks riding in a truck. One fell out and got straight fucked up or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many rednecks left in the truck? You know, like, and that would be the fucking number type shit, like that.
Yeah.
Used to do
like speaking on him learning from that shit and being that guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ICP's got the cards, right? They got the Joker's cards. His are the elements, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he really fucking. He took the element shit and ran with it for what has been 4 years, going on 5 years now. He's ran with the elements. It was 18, 17, like, well, yeah, because it was in Colorado, so 2018.
5 years, yeah.
Yeah, so like shit's just been, and it's not just the elements, bro. He's put music out, all in between and everything. But like,
oh, dude, crazy,
he really
man.
is.
That dude puts out something.
He really is fucking a student. The prophecy, you know, the shit, whatever you want to call it, bro. He's taking it to that level, and he's doing it fucking very well.
And fun, you know, like that's the
and
cool
making
thing
it
about
fun,
it. You know, this whole shit is just so crazy, and like seeing them come out in that video play already with the posters everywhere, and them popping up, and seeing that before he even got out there, bro, it was just like super fucking cool. And then when he comes out and that video plays, and you're just like, yo, like this is on to something, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there, you know what I'm saying, watching that, like even in the end of the night. When I was pissed, I still knew every song that Ouija played because they're all my favorite songs or whatever. But that was still something that I was just thinking in that moment, that like it sucks that I'm not fully enjoying what is history. That like when I look back at for sure, which will be a historical moment in Juggalo history, in Chapter 17 history, amongst our friends and our family, that night right there, like will be like that'll like. There was history made. Yeah, I'll think back to, you know, losing the phone or whatever, but hopefully, you know, within a couple of months to be another laughing matter, and I'll only see the fucking what that night really was, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that night will keep paying off as to other things that will happen with this family along the line, you know.
For real.
It's really gas, dude.
That's crazy. But yeah, the whole scroll keeping thing is really fucking dope. But like, I know he talked about it a lot before. It's like, oh, Detritus is gonna be, it's interactive. It's gonna be an immersive experience. Like, bro, I didn't think it was gonna be like the way it is though. You know what I'm saying? I thought it'd be like, he's making you work for the shit, bro. It's not just like, hey, I'm gonna go and read this thing and it's gonna lock some shit. Like, you have to work for that shit.
Yeah, straight up. And it's really wasn't easy, 100%. So like when the first screenshot that I sent in was of the physical pre-order.
Right.
The code that I got back, I decoded it and everything, and the code that I got back said that at this time you could only be a scroll keeper by having the iTunes pre-order.
Right.
It's
wild, bro. Like,
so shit. Because I might have to sit this one out. You know what I'm saying? But it's super fresh though as it folds on, and like not even like, I don't know, like there's nothing like super special about being the scroll keeper shit, but I do feel like fucking, you know, Christmas Story, dog. I'm fucking waiting to decode any message now that comes into my phone. So when Jiggy sent me the screenshot earlier, I'm like, what? I didn't get a message. He's like, you didn't listen to the message yesterday? I'm like, well, I got that one. I didn't know it was called this. Like, oh shit. So like figuring shit out as it goes is dope. Like,
yeah, well that's what I said, bro. Like I seen people in the thread today talking about the name of the audio clip. I'm like, bro, no, that's not the name of it. It's this. And they're like, no, bro, like that was the first one. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then it wasn't until I locked my phone while it was playing and
nothing
back
special,
up.
Sal. That's the whole thing. Is so like we're scroll keepers or whatever, but it doesn't make me any specialer than anybody else who doesn't have an iPhone and can't be a scroll keeper. Is what I mean. None of us are special. You know what I'm saying? I just like get to fucking feel like the kid on fucking Christmas Story and bust out my fucking red and green colored glasses. You feel me? It is like it doesn't take it away how gas it is, but like I'm only saying this because Prez Murderous doesn't have an iPhone and can't be a scroll keeper. And Prez Murderous is way more special than me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the Prez. You know what I'm saying? So Prez should be an honorary scroll keeper. He just has an Android because he's part Android.
Hey, when this is all said and done, like I'll do it. If you look at my notes, I can send it to you, but I don't want to spoil nothing. I have all this shit in the order that I received it, decoded it, written down, saved, link saved, clip saved. I want to discuss this when it's all said and done.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I know Jiggy has been like on the shit like you know
I just don't want to spoil it for nobody.
And I don't like that's another thing about it too is that I knew when we were coming on here I didn't want to
like amongst us like amongst us when we link up again I want to go through it with
go
you,
over the shit
like
yeah. So me and Jiggy, that's how me and Jiggy have been in the group chats and Frill like the audio for this shit like you know it would be on some Juggalo like like oh I to run up these views real quick, let me play you fucking Hims Daheed Refuse. You know what I'm saying? Let me get those numbers up. But what's like the thing is I want all of you guys to end up figuring it out. And unfortunately, Matt can't do it on his phone or whatever. So we don't want to, you know, we have to show the Prez. We got to give Prez his stuff. But for those out there who are still trying to figure it out or know that they don't get paid till next Friday and won't be able to pre-order it and want to get part of the game next Friday, I really don't want to spoil it for anybody, but we do want to talk about it because it is gas. It is such a cool experience sitting here.
Low-key, I ain't spoiling shit for nobody.
Yeah, we already hooked you up, Loki. I think that like when Jiggy, I'm like when I got back on my phone, I told Jiggy right away. I'm like, yo, so how do I still got to do this? Like, can I still send in a shit? So I pre-ordered my shit or whatever right away, and I wanted to be able to get part of this as soon as I could and start figuring the shit out. And it's super cool. And I want like whoever can right now while you still can like try to figure this shit out because they're gonna. If you still send in your screenshot now, you'll get a group message like probably back to back. It'll just be all of the shit, and they'll send you everything that's up to date now. And man, it's fun just figuring it out. I mean, it starts kind of easy. You could just like Google the shit real quick, like copy and paste into your Google shit, and they'll kind of tell you what to do. But then sometimes like once it got to that super long one that I showed you, it got really confusing then too. Yeah. Like even like I had to stop chatting the rest of the night. I was like sitting there figuring it out, running it through different decoders.
Hey, I actually went back to decode it again today, and I was like, bro, how did I do it the first time? Because when I did it today, I was like, bro, how the fuck? So I had to go to like however many different.
Because you're making notes about how you did it then too, right? How you deciphered
no,
it, right?
I didn't. No, I didn't. That was the thing. I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I should have put like, okay, I went from this code to this. I didn't do. I was going to, but then like once I think
for that long one, it was like 3 different decoders you had to use to
it is 3 different
ones.
3 different things. But I just got the end results.
Like that one really that one so far has been my fucking favorite. You know what I'm saying? Decoding that to take it to that special link and all that shit. That one right there, because that one actually took like brain power to figure out and like thought to figure it out because it was like 3 different decodings you had to use. You know, had to go from the one and you're like, oh, okay, well I already know what it is because I've already decoded 2 messages that have this kind of code on it.
This code,
and then you run it through there and it doesn't make any fucking sense. You're like, what the fuck is this? And then once you realize, you're like, oh shit, then you run it through another type of beat. Oh bro, I'm telling you, like I don't know like how long they've been putting this together. We just put this together, but for real, this is some cool shit, you know. And
Yeah.
and,
Well, I'm wondering how long it's gonna. I wonder if it's gonna go all the way up to the release. Is it gonna go after the release? Like,
yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know,
because
bro,
you
like-
figure it might have to
It
go
was
after the
come
release
after.
because if there's apparently 2 records hidden within the record, are they going to be codes within the record that take you to links or some shit?
yeah.
You know, now I'm like, when I was listening to some of the shit, you're even listening
What
back
if
to see if there's
there's
any Morse code hidden in the fucking
What if there's
tracks.
What if there's
Right.
messages
And that-
back in the vinyl trash fire that's coming out?
Oh shit, yeah, because then, you know, Jiggy had sent a message into our group chat that he had asked Ouija about reprinting Trash Fire jerseys, and Ouija replied back, jerseys and
he said
vinyl.
more to come in vinyl too.
So and you know, Prez was just saying, like, what if that's around the time, you know, at least in some time, and there's going to be hidden messages, because you know, you used to hide hidden messages in vinyl, right? They'd play backwards type shit.
Yep.
What if they do some hidden messages in the motherfucking vinyl type shit?
Wild as hell.
Yeah, man, lots of Morse code in this shit, and I thought that was really cool then too. And like, it's starting to make me think that, like, I wonder if he's gonna hide Morse code in maybe some of the next hymns or audio clips that you get, and then he'll have to play that through an actual audio decoder of
an audio Morse code.
Or sit there like I was over there, like a Boy Scout at first, trying to. I was like, what the fuck? Trying to Boy Scout that bitch. But it is. So if you guys haven't had a chance yet, like I said, maybe in the end of the month, we'll start spoiling shit if you haven't figured it out. Like I said, Jiggy
It's
told
only been a
Prez-
week, so I will
it's only been a
say
week.
after the first month, if there's not more shit, maybe we'll spoil the first week.
I don't like already. People have posted the songs and stuff on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know people
you
have
can hear
posted.
the
You can
shit.
find it.
We'll talk full like Jiggy said. Jiggy is was gonna go back and like make notes on how he went step by step to figure everything out, which I think is super cool. And we could talk about it. We could have like just like a whole video decoding Detritus. You know what I'm saying? That'll be
That would
like
be dope.
the special.
Dog,
That's the new special, and we could decode Detritus and aliens type beat. You feel me?
Yeah, we're gonna have the episode decoding the
Shout out Speak Your Clout.
Shout out Mikey
shit.
Yeah.
I always gotta
Big
say the
homie.
name with the East Coast accent. You know what I'm saying?
Mikey Sears, for real. Straight up,
Mikey Sears,
outside.
shout out Mikey. Shout out my boy Mikey.
That's my
Sears.
boy Mikey
I'm always
Sears.
saying
What up,
too. I know
my
it says like
guy?
Mike Sears on this shit, but I'm always like, yo, that's the boy Mikey Sears. Like, if I was kicking it on the
Boy
East
Mikey
Coast, that's
Sears.
how
Yeah.
Shout out Speak Your Clout. Real one since day one for sure.
Tim's in the New York and the Yankees fitted. B, you know what I'm saying?
Dead ass B.
That's my homie though. Shout out Mikey Sears. Oh, that's my boy.
Straight up.
Shout out
Bro.
Mikey Sears. Speak Your Cloud, man.
Yeah, the motherfucking homies out there. Yo, like for real, man. I think as this continues on, and like, you know, we'll probably do a full on video as it goes. Jiggy Fresh decodes Detritus. The TeamMUJ's special, you know what I'm saying? You know, talk about fucking Dark Planet and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like, aliens.
Caribou. Yeah, fucking straight up. Ouija aliens, Jugga aliens, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, if we speaking aliens, we got to get Humble Among on there with us. So
You gotta get Humble Among it, like
Straight
sitting in a
up.
fucking, you know, in a chair with the fucking just straight like, you know, black
Like I
room
said,
he's talking about.
I've been talking to Roan too on Beneath the Dirt, and he's deciphered a lot of it too. You know, like I said, he helped me out like in the beginning, 'cause I wasn't sure if I could use my tablet to do it, and I can. So it treats it like the computer, so you get the extra code and shit that you can't really see on your phone. And then he was having trouble with the last one, so I kind of guided him through that, and he finally hit me back. He's like, "Yo, I got it, bro." He's like, "Thanks," you know. So like he's been deep into it too, so that's dope.
Yeah, I mean, like it is.
It'd be dope to have like a panel on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Humble Among, you know, Beneath the Dirt, to have like a kind of dope little
And then
panel
y'all
to the
can
shit.
all
Pretty
just
dope.
in the comments all speaking Morse code and shit.
Well, dog,
And
yeah,
then
for real.
y'all had to
Hey,
decipher
if
all
we do it,
that.
it's got to be
And
gimmicked
it
up,
has
though.
to
You know what I'm
be
saying?
straight up everything.
Oh, yeah,
has to
definitely
be all
gimmicked up,
coded
bro.
out. everything.
It's got to be gimmicked up, you know what I'm saying? Where we fully go into the lore of and
Like
decipher the
emojis and
hymns.
shit
We'll have to
are
play the
taken
hymns,
in
you know what I'm saying?
places of
And we'll
We'll have the-
play a little bits of the hymns because like
numbers. and
these hymns
letters
contain
and
untold
colors and stuff.
and undiscovered magic, and playing them, we don't know what the effects could have on our audience.
What?
So
We'll
we'll
have
play
the,
clips of it.
the Unsolved Mysteries music playing in the background.
Straight up, dog. Let's get together via a collab video of Humble Among. We got to get Webmaster Baker to talk about it
Fuck
too.
yeah.
Webmaster Baker has
I
to
miss
debunk
that
everything.
motherfucker,
Hey,
Mr. Baker.
But
He'll have to
he's
sit
an
back
Android
and
ninja too, ain't he?
You're like, nah, that's because he doesn't have Android, so he'll have to sit back and debunk everything because he can't get the scrolls. He can't translate the scrolls.
Mr. Baker doesn't even need a phone to fucking figure that shit out. He could just look at it and be like, oh, okay.
You're absolutely
Hey,
right. I bet you Webmaster Baker would have saw the binary code and be like, oh, this is exactly what that says.
Yeah. Hey, bro, he probably got
He does
that
that
shit.
shit.
He probably hacked the system already. We need to hit him up like, yo, you
He's
need to hack
probably
this
the
system.
one that told
I didn't know what a
me to do this.
hexadecimal code was until fucking 3 days ago.
He programmed it.
Fucking Webmaster Baker's been doing hexadecimal codes his entire life. He does those in his sleep. He writes them in his sleep. I didn't know what one of those was until 3 days ago.
I did. Hey, I swear to
Yeah.
God, I was like, what the fuck is a hexadecimal, bro? Like, I didn't know what any of that shit was.
That's the thing. I just started Googling like the formats of these codes, and it was like it's this code to this, and then I was like, oh shit, that's what's cool
Yeah.
about the internet. At least, and that's why once I got my phone, I didn't feel lost in the world because I was able to Google everything that I needed the answers
Hey.
to.
And we're learning shit along the way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're
straight
becoming
up.
smarter as we're decoding Detritus. So thank you, Ouija Mac, for making me
Ouija's
a little bit more knowledgeable.
Ouija's teaching us, turning us into engineers of some kind by hitting us with the Detritus scroll key.
Code breaking, baby.
And that right now, you guys should go pre-order that shit, physical or digital, online on iTunes. Drop a shout out from TeamMUJ's and the Hudgery if you do stop by there on iTunes, and then send the screenshot to what's the phone number? I had it written down, but it's on a different piece of paper.
702-845-1505.
Yeah, that's it.
And Jiggy just on the shit, bro. He just is memorizing shit over here.
I ain't sleeping on the dog.
702-845-1505. Man, for real, this shit's cool as fuck. Like from the time of just getting into this shit, just like just the codes. You look at the codes and it would be like they said the terrorists, they think we're sending terrorists.
No, listen though. I was thinking about something and I just thought about it again and I keep forgetting to check back. During body drop, doesn't he say a phone number during the news clip part of it?
Yeah, but it's fucking 867-5309.
Oh. I was like, man, I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, damn, I need to go back and listen to Body Drop.
Wouldn't that be crazy how deep the lore would have went?
Bro, I
Jiggy
swear to
would have
God.
Jiggy would have we would have died, bro. The world would have imploded at that point. Straight up. It would have been wild as fuck. Oh, shit. Yo, shout out Loki. It was dope seeing you troll through JuggalOhio.
Yes, sir.
Much love.
Later, Loki.
Yeah, well, I was outside, after the show and lost my phone and stuff. I saw Loki walk by. I think at that time I was calling home, and I saw Loki walk by, and he was like, "Oh, hey, what's up? I know that guy from online." I was like, "Hey, what's up? I know that guy for being a troll online." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, shit." I was trying to be happy at that point, but all was lost. But I got a phone back. Basically the same phone, except for I had all my stickers. If there's a Swamp Society sticker out there anywhere that'll fit the back of this phone, you feel like donating it. I know there wasn't many of those made, but all the stickers that I had in the back of the phone were one of a kind. And
gone forever.
Some Jeff threw them in the trash, But speaking of trash, that shit's trash. That shit's fire. Returns next week.
Yeah.
Is it next week?
Yeah.
Live here.
Assuming
Jigsaw doesn't hate us.
that Jigsaw doesn't hate us.
Assuming Jigsaw doesn't hate us. Pog's looking at us like that's probably going to be the case. That
I don't
Jigsaw
like the
hates
look
us.
that
I don't
Pog's
like
face
that.
fucking has, dog.
Lisa,
I don't know.
what happened.
I don't know.
Because that was definitely a
look.
Oh,
like
he
that, right?
definitely hates you.
That's the fucking. That's
Oh,
the.
no.
He
That's
was,
what
he
that
was
was.
looking at us on
Wasn't
the
it?
screen.
Wasn't that what that
He was looking at the screen like,
oh shit.
They're not gonna like what they find out.
See, he knows something. What do you know?
I know
Here you
nothing.
You see?
Hey,
what the fuck is that shit?
Hey, when something happens, we're gonna just assume that you knew the whole time, right? So 1-6 left over.
And then I'm gonna have to veto you out.
That you knew the whole time. We're like, damn, Pogler knew the whole time. And fucking was just looking at us with the glare of the glasses in his eyes, and just fucking stared.
Oh man!
I'm not even gonna go through and hit him with the fucking.
Yo, you can't, right? We can't do that.
Hit him with the Devon.
No.
But shout out though, that shit trash, that just fire returns next week.
Yes, sir.
With a brand new kickoff to our tournament series. This tournament series is gonna be fucking crazy. All kinds of artists have already sent in their music. We have special guests. I couldn't announce the special guest because I haven't talked to Jigsaw since
he hates us.
Since Jigsaw sent us the message and told us to pull up at this restaurant and it just disappeared while we were inside of it. I talked to him at the show like 2 or 3, 4 times, but I haven't seen him since. But yeah, he was supposed to drop down the special guest at some point. But we do have a special guest for Trash Fire next week, and we'll kick off the tournament series. The tournament's going to be insane. Like I said, at the end of next week's episode, we will be advancing at least 6 artists to the next round, and in that next round, we'll be competing head for some straight up dope prizes to go all the way to the championship round. To win the grand prize. The championship round! You know what I'm saying? Shout out Spooky Tuesday.
It's gonna be big! Bam, baby!
Huge, baby!
Huge, huge, huge.
That video here.
Dude,
yeah, we
dude,
play that
please.
shit, dog.
You're gonna make me die right now.
It's just in.
I can barely breathe. Let's get me laughing. Go.
Are we gonna bring in the?
It's gonna be huge.
Here we go. I'm gonna run this video. If you guys who don't know, coming up next week. Oh, this isn't the final video for sure, but we're gonna play it anyway.
Okay.
Because this is gonna
Watch
say,
it with the
hey, this
bloopers.
one's gonna say
God.
January, but it's actually starting February 11th, due to Juggalo shit. We didn't start in January, so.
This is the JMN News Break. You heard it here first.
Welcome back to the
We'll talk
Jam.
about that new Jay
It's your host,
song right
Bobby
after this.
Dunletter, along with my main man, Matt Holdsbone. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing well, Boppo. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man. We're getting ready to jump in here, and we're not going to hold back anymore. You know what it's all about. We're announcing TeamMUJ's and Slash King's That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire tournament. The last few seasons of That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire have been amazing and have seen lots of contenders, and I think this season is going to see the best.
Speaking of contenders, Boppo, I feel that Will Gates, if he kept grinding during the off season, he may hold momentum to become a top contender.
Going back to Will Gates, Holdsbone, I feel like this tournament series is going to be really beneficial in the long run. Will Gates is known to hit some really hard-hitting tracks and then come in with some really weak plays during those, off games.
Shout out Will Gates.
I think that in this, he'll be able to stretch out.
Just being fucking Will Gates, bro.
Straight
Shout
up,
out Will
man.
Gates all the time.
He's
For
been
just being
down-
Will
he's been-
Gates.
Speaking of winners, Ned and Weather, with the assist of Shea the Airhead, Tara Diaz was able to scoop his winnings and take him all the way to the gathering of the Juggalos.
I think I'm pretty excited to see the new lineup of guests that they bring in this season. I tell you what, Holdsbone, seeing Devereaux and Shaggy the Airhead judge a couple episodes last season were pretty badass. I can only imagine who they're getting this season, and I'm really excited to see who will be returning.
You know, Boppo, I agree.
Well,
I agree.
Holdsbone, I think we covered a lot of this information, but we're going to send it over to our in-house analyst right now, Dick Blazer, who's going to fill him in on everything we've been missing out.
Take it away, Dick.
Boom, baby! Thank you guys for sending it over. I'm here to tell you all about this season of Trash Fire, and it's gonna be huge! Let me tell you here, we've been waiting all the off season.
Oh,
Getting
shit.
all ready around here. This is the best time of year. Trash Fire is back here at TeamMUJ. And when I say it's going to be huge, baby, I mean it's going to be huge. We're going to start off Open Challenge, going down in the first episode, followed by a single elimination tournament lasting 4 episodes. Those familiar with the regular series of That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire will be happy to know that we're back this season with an all-new tournament-style format. All the details for this year are super huge. We're looking at 4 episodes for this tournament. The first episode, an open challenge, calling all artists who think they got that fire to send it in.
I should have put
In
makeup
that
on the head.
episode, we're going to narrow it down heavily to 6 advancing artists that will go on to the next episode. That next episode, let me tell you all about that next episode. Now, that next episode will only feature those 6 advancing artists. And those advancing artists will have the whole show to showcase their best tracks, their best videos, and all their talent. The winner of that episode, who gets the most fire, will be taking the top 4 and advancing them to the next episode. And in that next episode, all 4 of those contenders will be only featured on that episode, and they'll contend with their hottest tracks. The top 2 that advance from that episode will go on to the grand finale, the championship episode, baby. And let me tell you, it's gonna be huge. Let me just tell you, you're used to the regular prize packages that we be serving over there at TeamMUJ's. That shit's trash, that shit's fire. But boom, boom, boom. Wait till this year, baby. This all new tournament style is gonna feature prizes for every episode, leading all the way to the championship series, which will feature the grand prize. This grand prize is being compiled right now and will feature
a lot of breath and shit,
some
like
of the best
fucking
producers of the underground, including Devereaux. Not to mention, a healthy sum of money will be lining your pockets if you ain't
$37
in the championship episode. That's right, baby. So you don't want to miss your chance to get part of this brand new tournament-style series of That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. Presented to you by TeamMUJ and Slash Gang Productions. Now, all those artists out there, don't miss this opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. So send those submissions in right now to fun219@outlook.com. Don't miss this opportunity to be part of the first ever That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire tournament. Now back over to you, Ned and Wetter and Holzabone.
Thanks for the details, Dick.
That Dick Blazer sure is a real character, Matt. But he knows what he's talking about. You guys heard it from Dick yourself. Tune in to the new season of That Shit's Trash,
Dick
That
yourself.
Shit's Fire. This tournament series is a lot to offer to the underground artist community.
More info. Keep watching the Weekly Wicked Webshow for more in-depth information with TeamMUJ.
You heard it from Dick. You heard it from us. Tune into the Weekly Wicked Webshow and hear from TeamMUJ.
Holy shit,
in the meantime, send in all of your info to fun219@outlook.com. For this episode of the JMN, I'm Bobby Ned.
Does it look like Matt?
I'm Matt Holden.
You heard it here first.
Didn't that look like Matt?
Put it up again. Put it again. Put it up bigger. Jiggy, look at this. Put it up, Aspire, on the... Oh, your phone went black.
See?
Oh my god, dude.
Didn't that look like Matt in the video? Didn't that look like Matt holds a bone? The glasses in the hair. Milo Thatch from Atlantis is fucking Matt holds a bone.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. This shit's fucking funny.
It was probably the smallest from all the Adderall he has to do to function on those types of shows like that. But that
my favorite is that it's a black T-shirt, but there's no. It's just to fucking tie over the black T-shirt.
So well, I don't have another collared shirt that I want to really put on right now. So let me do this. And then the other tie that I had was like, it looked like it's like pleather running through it. But it's just the green, there must be some green in it that the green screen was reflecting off.
Oh my god!
It like shines in it. Makes I got a 1990s pleather tie.
I love it.
It was fucking gas, bro.
I
It was
love
fun
it,
as fuck. There will be a follow up to that once the Trash Fire tournament begins. There'll be another video to be like a midway recap to this tournament. This tournament's going to be like a 4-episode tournament, as you guys heard in the video. Kicks off next week live here on the channel. So if you guys are new to the channel now, make sure you're subscribed. Send in your music to fund219@outlook.com. Send all the info you want read on the show. And good fucking luck, because we're coming through that bitch. You feel me?
Hey, yo,
juggling in
is
23.
Darby on a real shit with a suggestion for the winner? We gotta get Mr.
Frankie Goldie.
Gotta get Mr. Goldie on the...
Straight up, dog. Hell yeah. Yo, Darby put it up, so it's gotta happen now. You know what I'm saying?
Swamp certified. Hey,
Darby don't never lie.
Frankie Goldie needs to be a judge on Trash Fire, bro.
Absolutely, bro. That's legendary judge shit right there.
A legendary judge shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? He's a real like curator of the culture. You know what I'm saying?
And he don't hold back. So y'all about to really get trashed if it's trash.
I'll tell you when it's trashed out. So that shit's gonna be that's just gonna be fun. No, the Trash Fire, that shit's trash, that shit's fire is one of our favorite shows that we do. We did it like a small episode, like a small stretch of episodes where we just bang out like dope ass music and got to hear a lot of cool ass music. Got to hear a lot of trash also. Got to give some feedback out there. Had a lot of cool judges. The format that we're doing this time with the tournament, I think, is going to be crazy. Where it'll be a lot of returning tracks. So if those tracks are gas, you might hear them 4 weeks in a row. You know what I'm saying, or 4 times every episode, or like every episode, because they're so good. And you might find new artists now in this tournament that got kicked aside after 1 episode last year.
Even some of them dudes that got kicked aside, man, were dope. Had some dope shit. But
yeah, absolutely, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Fire, came with more fire. So
yeah, so this year they'll have an opportunity to take that stretch. So depending on how many we have who get high fires on the first episode, will be how our next episode will go after.
Shout out to that 12-year-old crack dealer rapper, Young Celix.
Oh yeah, straight up. Young Celix selling crack at the schoolyard or whatever the fuck you was saying. Yo, Young Celix is a G, dog. Hopefully he's back.
Young Celix is like 12. Yeah, he's like 12, bro. Haven't
heard that, but I heard you were talking about that Violent J stuff. So that is something else that I did want to talk about. On the way to JuggalOhio, we got to hear "Good Piece of Pussy." I don't know if we're gonna shut down for saying that here online, but we got to see we got to listen to the "Good Piece of Pussy" joint. And honestly, bro, I know people are have mixed reviews about it, but I feel like if you've listened to Violent J for the last 25 years or whatever, however long ICP's really been 30 years. Well, how long they've been really out there where everyone's been listening to them. I feel like you would know that Violent J has done a lot of those kind of singy songs like that. You feel me?
Pogler said we're still full screen. He's upset he's not on the camera right now.
Sorry, Pogs.
Why'd you just say it, bro? You got a mic.
I was shut up.
So yeah, thank you. So we listened to that shit, and I didn't think the singing shit didn't put me off at all. You know what I'm saying? Obviously we're thinking
straight up amidst a little bit of Pearl Jam and the shit anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, the shit he's been doing with the metal band lately,
that Lucid stuff, yeah.
I mean he's been doing a lot of that lately. So
so singing Jay has never been a surprise to me. And the good people dog, we're talking about clowns, we're talking about wicked clowns or whatever. So I don't know, some people forget about that sometimes. They say they want ICP wicked clown shit, they say they want this. Not all wicked shit really I feel has to sound the same, but I think Clown Blood's gas. But even with Good Piece of Pussy, I could find the coolness in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Because I get what he's saying or whatever. Obviously, I'm never gonna jump into my girl's clothes or whatever because they would never fit me. But that's not the only reason why I wouldn't jump into them. I'm just saying, but they would never fit me is what I'm saying. All I'm saying
the main
is
thing, though.
They wouldn't fit me or whatever, and I would never look as good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what I get,
that song was trash. Not
the
Violent J song, the one Spooky Tuesday keeps talking about.
Oh, I never heard it.
I did, and it's not that good.
I think that the good piece of pussy though ain't for everybody. Don't have to be, but like I could find and especially then Violent J, like he had to he shot out an explanation like enjoy the humor while you can. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Not everything is like fucking
dark and scary.
Die a sad boy. You know what I'm saying? So we get this and maybe we'll, like Clown Blood then that beat on Clown Blood slaps. Some of the bars that he's got in Clown Blood are fucking dope. It's a creative track. So here you get that, you get this. You know what I'm saying? And I dug it though. I dig that Clown Blood that came out today. What are you guys feeling about that one? We haven't really talked about it as much.
I enjoyed it. It was definitely. I don't know, man. It just was a different experience for me. Like I heard it and I was like, oh wow, okay, this is different. And shout out Jay for always going out of the box, man. Like he always tries to do some different shit. That beat was all over the place, like wild.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys all agree with that. That was different, especially, I know you sang it a million times, Blaze, but me hearing it for the first time last night, that one was different too. So
that one's totally different for sure. That one's totally different. Yeah, what's the name of it? Are you gonna get a Jesus Christ of Nazareth if you say it?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Devin. You can't say that in the house.
Straight up.
Now that's another point of the trip that nobody knows about, but that shit's funny. We did it all fucking day.
Straight up, bro.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth, dude.
That's what Bobby yelled when he lost his phone.
I know.
Yeah, straight up, bro. Dog, and at one point, I'm standing in the fucking crowd. Like by this point, I know that the ops have swooped up my shit or something, right? And I'm standing there. And I got my hat off, and I'm just like, and I look around, I'm like, yo, I can't stand here looking miserable, you know what I'm saying? So I just bounced all the way to the back by where Stripe was, and I was like, I can't stand. I looked up at somebody up in the fucking in the upstairs, and I felt like they had saw me just being totally I was
salty.
just totally, bro. I was just standing there
I'm gonna fucking hurt someone.
Yo, shit. And I was like, yo, I can't fucking be just standing here fucking being sad boy, you know what I'm saying?
Me and Strife are fucking snapping off by the merch table, fucking watching Ouija, and Bobby just comes up and he's like,
sad boy, dog.
Bro, there's points during that time that I was like, me and Bobby are like, I got the flashlight out and I'm looking. And then Bobby was like, bro, this fucking this sucks. But I can't remember if you mentioned it yet, but when he was talking about you guys just have a good time, and then he turns around and looks at us, we're like, yeah,
I didn't mean that good of a time.
Yeah, so
happy right now. Fuck you for
I fucked with him the rest of the night about that shit. I was like, when I said have a good time, I didn't mean really go have a good time. By the time I fucking find him and shit again, having the best time in the fucking world, I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it. It's all good. I can't be mad at you guys for fucking enjoying, because this is fucking legendary shit. Even in the back, I had I was spending more energy at near the end of Ouija's set, just being sad, because you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He played everything that I would want him to play. He played everything that you would want him to play. He played everything you would want him to play. Everything everybody would want him to play. I mean, he fucking played Majesty.
When he came back out and did Majesty, I was like, dude, the encore just to finish it off? All right.
When he came back out, I was like, really? Come on, dog. I need everyone to leave to find my phone, bro. Hurry up, dude. Hurry up, dog. Really? Come on.
I just love Ouija for playing that. He probably hates me for it. I know he's gotta hate me for it, but
dude, he heard that throughout the whole venue.
Oh, he heard it, but I was just so happy that he played it again.
That's kind of like how I figured out where y'all were at. Cause
all you gotta hear it. If you ever lost at a show and you're looking for Jiggy Fresh, that's just follow the Majesty.
Doug, I do feel like we are loud as fuck. I still blew out my voice box, mostly because I also sang every other word to Darby tracks then too, you know. So it was still some straight, dope shit, With everything going on in the Jug world, it's super dope to have shit like that, and even Detritus right now keeping us fucking occupied, because Jugging in 2023 is gonna definitely be a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? But Jugging has been different since the Pandy Wamby. Now that and it's gonna be different for a while, you know what I'm saying? And it's understandable, bro. Like I seen a lot of jugs online, like, you know, like fucking pressing about Juggalo Day. Like obviously Juggalo Day ain't happening. What the fuck
Let
you
it
think?
go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, seriously. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like Juggalos come together and do some shit on Juggalo Day. And then
go do some Juggalo shit on Juggalo Day.
Informed Juggalos is doing the shit in Dallas, bro, and they're putting on the show out there in Dallas,
so
bro.
do Juggalo shit on Juggalo Day. You don't. It doesn't have
Or
like.
maybe you could go to Juffalo Weekend.
Juffalo Weekend. Terry Diaz, Wicked Wood. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're pulling up at. See Terry Diaz and shit. You feel me? What else was I saying? But like, about that. Obviously, yeah, like you said, like you were getting ready to say. I don't mean to cut you off, but like. I mean, without speaking what everybody fucking already knows, like obviously there's some shit going on right now, and
Dude's had a hell of a year. Let him be.
Yeah, shit. And like, if 2023 is like the path of betterment for ICP, that's totally cool with me, bro. Like, hey, look, I'm being a little dickish right now. If we get a gathering, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. As long as there's a gathering, I don't care about the other shows. Fuck off. Like, let him be.
let it be time. And like the unfortunate thing about Jay is that's the pressure that he always holds them to, where he's like feels like he's got to be doing all these things. Like people have said that they were asking him about Jay Day or whatever,
years.
and it's like, oh, if it's gonna happen, it happened in March. Fuck it, bro. Like it really doesn't have to happen this year. You know what I'm saying? Like it really doesn't have to happen.
For 30 years he's done this. Okay, let the dude fucking breathe, man.
Let's get a little bit of time. Even during the Pandy Wamby and the shit that they had to do to make shit work, and the way that things making it work, let this be a path of betterment. Like honestly, I'm not pressing for shit. Like we don't get Juggalo Day. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Really, it sucks. But on Juggalo Day, actual Juggalo Day, we could fucking juggle. You feel me?
Yeah.
We could be there juggling. You know what I'm saying? It's up like really for a while. I feel like. We've talked about it. Yeah, right. We've been decoding Detritus. We've been talking about it for a while, though. Like, it is up to the Juggalos to always be the carriers then of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just us getting to talk about the little events. Like, next week is That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. That's a betterment for the Juggalo cause. But even something else, you could catch Hex in Wisconsin next Saturday also.
Valentine's Day, dude.
The Valentine's Day show at Foley's, which is a fun place to hang out in. Hex will be out there in Wisconsin doing that Juggalo shit, doing that Chapter 17 shit, bringing that West Coast Wicked shit to the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? And like
Wicked Wisco.
Wicked Wisco, which is crazy is that like when it comes to the Midwest, Wisconsin's like Midwest type shit, especially that area. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through a lot of farmland to get to Foley's. Foley's is a fun place to go.
Isn't it at Lake Geneva?
Lake Geneva, bro. And seriously, every time I go to Lake Geneva, I have a really good time. So if you guys are watching this and you guys are within driving distance of Lake Geneva, go see Hexagon out there. The homie Hex, big Hex dog. Hey man, I heard rumors that Hex's wallet was stolen at JuggalOhio.
No comment.
Confirm or deny?
No comment.
There you go. That's all I need. So there was Jeffery going on in that bitch, and that does suck. You know what I'm saying? So there was big Jeffery. Yeah. So
and another thing with Hex, I didn't know this. Knew after the fact, but he fell on stage because of the fucking dude. I mean, if you guys looked around, you could have seen the mirrors were sweating and dripping and shit, right?
Yeah, it was.
That motherfucker was like, the floors are sweating, dude.
That's one of the reasons why Sly CP get put carpet on the stage, and because the Fago or whatever. But it looked like I heard he fell or something, which I talked to him after the set and everything, but he never said nothing. But I heard from. I had just heard through some. I don't know where I heard it, so that's why I wasn't sure if I was like mistaken. But I heard that he got his wallet stolen. So whoever stole his wallet probably was like taking pictures with my with my phone, holding this wallet on some
new wallet, shit. New phone. Who's this?
Dog, and like whoever said, man, that fucking, I think it was Humble Among said that I like heard like, because bro, I like in front of Dev and Darby's hotel, I fucking took that picture with the Fago
phone. Yep.
And later on lose my phone, and now it is new phone. Who this? What the fuck?
If it is true that his wallet got stolen, and obviously we know your phone and the car got broken into, y'all a bunch of fucking bitches for doing that. So
the car was unrelated to anything going on there. I bet.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
A
bunch of bitches for that.
Any Jeffrey who would steal the phone or the wallet.
Why come there to be a bunch of fucking bitches, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be doing.
So juggalos who are watching right now, make it up to Hex by going and spending money at his merch booth in Wisconsin.
For real, man.
He dropped some new merch on his website too.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Go get your Valentine's Day shit. Get your girl a tank top. I think he's got the girl shirts and tank tops or something too.
Hex, my homie, bro. Go show that dude love. That's a big homie right there.
I'm glad we were able to get both of you guys on here too, because I did want to get Pog's perspective, and I knew that Jiggy, we had so much to talk about. Like me and Jiggy, we roll tight when we roll up on shows and shit. So I was with Jiggy really the whole time, and you guys, Matt was getting his footage on the side stage, and Pogs was running merch which for a little while. So it was cool to get perspectives of the night. I feel like collectively, outside of the few bones that were handed out, we had a really good time, man.
Oh, for sure, man. I wouldn't take it back. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we could take some of the shit back, but it was a great time. And if it
the hang, like earlier, was always fun.
If it wasn't us, if it wasn't this group, I don't think anybody could have lasted through that shit, dude. People would have folded under pressure, dog.
Yeah,
shows how different.
It might just be one of us sitting in front of the camera this week, like, unfortunately, the paint smeared on my foot came from one of my homies.
Hey, we're
Jiggy
built
checking in. Bro. Hey, much love, Jiggy. Thank you for popping in here. Okay, sure.
I almost got hit by a car.
Hey, we built different out here, boy.
Yeah, so thank you guys for and anybody we did see that night and chopped it up with. It was really dope. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all you guys. Even just coming out here to chop it up was really cool. There was a couple of tracks I want to play from our homies like Trill Mob and shit. Shout out Trill Mob out of Chicago or Aurora area. Los Bad Hombres, they play with the band, and that's what they call themselves when they do that shit. But we did talk about the Violent J tracks. I thought they were gas. Waddy dropped a video too while we were out there.
Yeah, let's play it.
You want to play that Waddy shit?
Yeah,
let's play that Waddy
shit. So good.
And Saw dropped a fucking EP.
3 songs. Honestly,
EP
we need to talk about that after we watch this video because I want to say a few things.
Yeah,
about the 3 song. Yeah, we're gonna play this. I'm gonna play this Waddy right now. You guys, we're probably won't be in here too much longer. I actually went longer than I expected to go. So we're gonna play this video, talk a little bit, just because it was a kind of a spur of the moment show. We just wanted to come in here and make sure we talk about
honestly
JuggalOhio while it's still out.
I'm about this Jiggy look, dude. He should go to like all the shows dressed as this.
Looks like he's getting ready to go pull a heist right now. He's in the GTA shit, ready to get ready to pull a heist. Straight up, dog.
Safety glass.
Straight up, Jiggy legit looks like his fucking GTA character about to go in a heist right now. For
I love it, bro.
This is shit. I'm gonna play this hit a lick.
Ouija, this is how I buy all your sweaters.
A-Stone, Devereaux, hit a lick. From the homie A-Stone, who's running this shit right now. Swamp shit.
Devereaux.
I'm
out here trying to hit a leg. You're acting like a little bitch. I might just have to split your neck. I'm trying to make that money flip. I'm out here trying to hit a leg. You're acting like a little bitch. I might just have to split your neck. Cause I'm trying to make that money flip. Yeah, I got problems, stupid bitches. I'm a goblin, ghoulish, holding this revolver to my temple. Get it poppin', let it hot. It tastes like hard, I can't repel you in my heart. I'm a cold and hardened on this black rose in this garden full of dead flowers and maggots crawling out the mouth of body. Decomposing carcasses, let's face it, let's be honest. Not a hero, not your savior. I can't even save myself. I'm no Superman, I'm just a scrub playing the cards I'm dealt. Mental health, kinda shaky, feeling turbulent. I'm breaking on this curve with a machete. Got it sizzling like bacon, got the block hot. It's on fire like a lit blunt. But you can hit it, you can get your throat kicked, back up off me, I'm trying to make this money flip. I want them 20s and them 50s and them underwears. If I don't got them, then I might just have to hit a leg. And if that happens, then I might end up trying to hit a leg.
Hit a leg.
You're acting like a little bitch.
get your red hand.
When I draw the blood and highly intoxicated, reaction coming out the loony bin. Yeah, I'm a psycho. That's just what I've always been. Crawling out the sewers. He got a bunch of thugs with him, carrying no Ruger. And best believe I'm busting it with Deborah with the Chevy. Bending corner speakers, bumping man, running over tweakers, watch him flipping over, slumping it. This that nutty shit that makes you wanna fight your friends. This that burger something fanny balls that Vicodin. This that wicked shit that all these posers writing, yeah. This that thunder mixed with dark cloud rain and lightning, yeah. All these elements that got real killers losing it. Man, I think I'm losing it, but y'all just call it music. I was born dead in these projects, 36 and Park to Sugar Hill, we get it.
This shit gas, boy.
Yeah, straight up. Shout out Waddy.
Dude, that fucking Chucky laugh, dude, and the beat.
Straight up, the Chucky shit is so dope, bro. For sure, that shit goes hard. Shout out Dev. Shout out Waddy.
Dude, for real, man.
Yeah, that shit dropped while we were out there. I'm pretty sure, right?
We were on the way there. Yeah. Same with
so a lot of music dropped that day. The Saw shit. You want to talk a little bit about some of that Saw? Really, dude. For whatever reason, how come I can't find it on YouTube?
It should be bloodletting. Yeah, on there. Let me look. Well, I'm.
But anyway, yeah, the shit. It dropped also that day. So we were bumping some Saw Boy.
Are you spelling it right with the dollar sign?
Yeah, and then it just takes me to the topic. It wouldn't take me to his shits.
I got it right here.
Drop it in the comments. And then I could copy it over here. But yeah, we'll play that shit though too. What do you want to play off that?
I personally like It's Over.
It's Over so gas, bro.
It is, dude. Saw likes I know personally for himself, Lake House is his favorite off of that.
Yeah.
But I like It's Over. I think it's gas. I just sent it in the chat.
Meet me at the Lake House.
Hey, I know you're gonna love this because you know where we're from. I texted him. I was like, dude, I didn't know you lived at Wolf Lake. And I was like, what fucking lake house, bro? Because I've never seen that, dude. Just fucking with him. But no, it's cool because like he incorporates, where we're from. Wolf Lake.
It's his little lore that he's in and shit.
When we were growing up, before you play this, when we were growing up, I know Bobby and Matt could both agree with me on this. People used to say you'd bury a body in Wolf Lake. Like there's a bunch of bodies. If they drug Wolf Lake, you'd find a fuck ton of bodies. That was just how, when we were growing up, that's what people would say. So for him to use
and now the 219 slasher, he drops bodies in the lake.
Oh no, dude, just adding more bodies.
Confirm
this shit's gas as fuck, dude. Saw a snap on this 3-song, dude.
Yeah, you guys can check this out wherever you check out Dasaw's music. He be killing it. Swing my hatchets, then it's over.
It's over. Let's go.
This is an actual picture of Jigsaw on the cover too.
That's how he wakes up every day.
Yeah, he's got to pull his horns. Yeah.
Booger in a hearse. Yeah, my soul is cursed. Straight up out of hell, bitch. This is my rebirth. Yeah, time is rain down. I'm a wicked clown. Blood red town. Wolf Lake is where you drown. Yeah, coming up out that Midwest chop house. Had to go chop, now your day go flop out. Running your mouth, bitch. Get you dropped out. Had to go swing house big in the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to go swing house big in the background. Never back out. I'm gonna tap out. Leave it cuts across your face until you fucking bleed out. Swing my hatchet.
And it's over. Then it's over.
My hatchet. And it's over. Swing, 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 swing. Swing my hatchet. And it's over. Swing my hatchet. And it's over. Swing my hatchet. And it's over. Stab, 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 stab. Midwest massacre. 219 Mangler. Bitch, this is a red alert. Yeah, bitch, I took and strangled her. Yeah.
Again, Saw is taking your bitch and doing something to her.
Be careful, guys. Don't let your bitch around Saw.
Don't leave your bitch around Saw.
Swing my hatchet, swing my hatchet, swing, 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 swing my hatchet, swing my hatchet, swing my hatchet, stab, 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 stab.
Shout out to Saw.
Yeah, shout out Saw, dude. This shit was fucking.
Shout out Saw boy.
But
Big Saw boy. Even if he hates us, we still love you.
Say this real quick.
Yeah.
That new stab shit is coming out this year.
Is it coming out this year?
Oh, it's coming out.
That's what the people want.
It's actually coming out sooner than people think. So we are
you're finally gonna give the people what they want.
Yeah, Saw just dropped this project and we're gonna finish it and coming. So I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm super excited, man.
I know you wanted to say it on the last Weekly Wicked Web Show, and we cut you short without making the full announcement.
Dude, that we went 4.5 hours or some shit. Like I was super okay with it. Like we were all done and just
straight up.
Fuck it.
Jiggy was slumping on that one, full legs up on the couch during that one too. That was great.
You think if we would have lifted his legs, we could have vacuumed under them? Or
Dog, he would have just lifted them for us. He would be like, "There you go."
Yeah,
Saw liked one of my tweets, so maybe that's him telling me he's not really mad at me. He's just been tired.
Strife actually asked me at JuggalOhio if the stab shit was going to come out this year, and yeah, it is. We've had many discussions recently. It's coming, and
hopefully we'll get a taste of it sometime during the That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire tournament series.
Honestly, if it was up to me, I'd like to drop a track during that. Just so people, could hear it sooner than the full thing gets dropped. But, it's just going to depend on timing. I know we got quite a few episodes, man. And this is really exciting too. We haven't done Trash Fire in almost a year? Has it been?
It's been it'll be April. So when this tournament ends, it'll be a year since the last show I think we did. The last show that we did, I believe, was right around Violent J's birthday. We had everyone in town, so we did
the night before, I think, right?
Yeah, we did a short web show before, and then we did a Trash Fire right into that. Yeah, it was pretty gas.
So I mean, there's what is super cool about everything is I think I was talking to Humble Mung in his podcast. They were doing a quick show or whatever. I said, I think it's super cool that everybody has their own thing, and all these Juggalo, content creators are making these great shows or, doing these things that are just out of the box, man. Like we do our own thing here. We have our own thing here. You go and watch Waddy, Acetone do his thing. He's streaming video games and fucking doing JRL. And Humble Monk has his podcast, and then Beastmaster and fucking Shots have their thing, and there's just all these different things, and then Thuggalo Show. You don't have to just watch one, dude.
Thuggalo Show on tonight with Insane Poetry, the legend. I love them.
IP, baby.
Shout out, check that shit out.
Yeah, and I mean we I know we were supposed to link with Thuggalo Show and do a combined podcast.
Had I not lost my phone and Matt Murderous got his car fucking, we would have been at least pulling up on their hotel for, even if it was just 5 to 10 minutes.
Straight
we would have pulled up, sat on their couch, talked some shit.
Believe it or not.
Yes.
We would have been really loud when we came in. The front desk would have called their room, keep it down. They would have politely but firmly asked us to go, and we would have
contemplated on going at first.
We would
have, but then we would have left.
Are you gonna fuck us on a room like our hotel? That's what we would ask them. So
yeah, right.
But no, I think the Thuggalo Show and TeamMUJ will happen at some point. I talked to Trailer Park yesterday, so I think it's gonna happen. It sucks that it didn't happen, but we had a lot of dumb shit happen that night. So
a lot of good stuff happened as well.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you guys talking with us about it. It was really fun. Like you said, jugging in 2023 might be a little bit different. UK Jugs get some Ouija Mac in March.
Hell yeah.
That's that tour he's doing. That's gonna be fucking huge, man.
Yeah. So
has he ever been?
I'm sure there'll be stuff to look forward to. with Slice EP. I don't know if he's toured out there without Slice EP, but I know he went out there and toured on a tour with Slice EP that one time.
What's he Ouija Knievel, right? What's the gimmick
Was
of
this
that
tour?
is?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Ain't no crash and test dummy. How is Ouija Knievel? Hell yeah. I look forward to what 2023 will have to offer. I think we'll be getting that
Got a
Bloody
lot of
Sunday
shit
is coming
coming.
out then soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's coming out soon.
We got a
the
lot of
songs
shit coming up.
Yeah, and we'll be providing what we can too. Like I said, for the next 3 months or so, we will be. I think we're going to try to do 4 episodes in 3 months or something like that, because we want to end it. It'd be cool to end it in March, like the March Madness, like we anticipated before. Look, everything we do here at TeamMUJ is jug as fuck. So like sometimes there's delays.
Doesn't happen.
Pretty improv.
Yeah, if there's delays with Slice EP, of course there's going to be delays with us. You feel me? So the original plan was for it to be a March Madness style.
We keep it in
demo
jug fashion
and end in March. But we still like to do the web show in that point.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
we'll
say
probably do some web shows in between the Trash Fire shit, especially to hype up the Trash Fire. There will
maybe
be a video
some more of those little spoof promos.
Yeah, there is one on paper for what will happen mid season of That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire.
maybe
So
some
man,
more
tune
Ned
in.
Weather.
Yeah, I think Dick Blazer is definitely coming back.
Oh shit.
You guys make sure that you guys send in your information if you guys want to be part of that show. It's going to be gas.
Yeah.
I believe that once Jigsaw Killer stops hating us, we'll announce a special guest for That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. We're going to put up some kind of new flyer tomorrow also for it. But man, everyone right now, man, thank you for coming and kicking it tonight.
Fuck yeah.
This shit was really fun,
I'm glad y'all made it back safely coming back.
And
from
look out for
JuggalOhio.
those Jigsaw
even if you guys
Killer
are sick.
missing flyers.
Yeah, right. Where's Jigsaw Killer missing? Straight up.
Missing on
I
a
love you,
carton.
Jigsaw. Don't hate us. But for real, man, it was fun regardless of the bullshit. It was something historic. It was something legendary. We saw many firsts. Hopefully a couple lasts. Yeah.
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully a couple lasts. Man, I like, even if we didn't get to talk with a lot of you much, like Humble Among, and picture-wise, we didn't get many pictures. And even the pictures that I did get that day, I don't have anymore because my cloud didn't back up.
We were supposed to take group pictures. That didn't happen. So
me and Jiggy got a picture together.
Yeah, at the thing up by the merch booth. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was it. And I took a picture of me outside the thing. That was really, and I got some videos, but I thought we would have had like some time to get some more pictures or whatever. But I didn't even have a phone after that, so I just started thinking phone related after that.
Right. Oh, I get you.
But either way, man, like I say, you always hope for the next time. So maybe there will be.
Maybe all those people complaining on Twitter about wanting JuggalOhio to be bigger and longer next year, we'll get that. Who knows?
Doug, I honestly don't even care if it's a whole. I don't even really want it to be a whole nother day. But if it was on like Saturday and it was at a bigger venue, that'd be cool. But even if it was Friday, as long as it's at like a bigger venue, that's cool, dog. Because look, man, like when you go to a sold out, if you buy tickets in like at first, like let's say you even buy tickets, and then the show sells out, right? And you have tickets in your hand to a sold out show, right?
Right.
If anywhere in your feeble ass, pussy ass fucking mind are you like, oh, I'm going to be really upset if I get bumped into at a sold out show, sit your fucking ass at home or stay in the very fucking back. Like I've been to going to concerts since I was 11 years old, full on nationwide fucking giant concerts, ICP concerts since I was fucking 12 years old. I've been to like maybe 2 shows in my entire life where someone were talking about stop pushing. And one of those instances is because there was a medical emergency happening. If you can't handle it, that's why you don't see me in the thick of the crowd at the gathering.
Yeah,
even at a lot of shows, you don't see me in the thick of a crowd at a lot of shows unless I'm trying to be involved in that shit. Because there is no, oh, watch out for your drink. Watch out for this. There is none of that shit. The venue's sold out. If you're one of those people who fucking go to a show and are going to be upset that you get bumped into from someone who's having a good time. I can see if like, someone's like just like pushing or fucking unnecessarily doing some bullshit. Shit. But when someone's just like, fucking getting down, jumping up and down to the crowd, bro, if you don't like that, stay your ass at home.
Say,
Don't come
hey,
to a fucking show.
and from my perspective, I've gone to hardcore shows for years. And I know this might sound like out of the box and unrealistic, but I dead ass got moshed on and pistol whipped in the side of the fucking head with a fucking gun at a show. So you tell me about that, about people pushing you at the show, bitch.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you're gonna trip about that shit, just stay the fucking home or go to the back of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like,
go
just
whine back
don't
there.
be involved
Nobody
in that
gives
shit.
a fuck.
And you know, doesn't excuse anything, you know.
No.
But yeah, like that just sucked. That was my only thing, is that maybe next time let's get a bigger venue. And hold on, look, and dog, look. I'm not gonna say, you know, I can't hate too much because I know some people just like that I know got to see that show that wouldn't have been able to see that show otherwise. Yeah. But those people at that door were running a Shxt operation and were not actually checking tickets, and then we're pocketing $5 per head per person to
come back
do ins and outs. Yeah. So
you tell me
that those people at the front door made a bunch of money because if we did it, how many other jugs did it? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's another thing. Fuck that venue for that
Straight
shit. Whatever. I guess everyone else, like, hey, anyone I associated with at the venue for the most part was cool, but
yeah,
the place was too small for us, and they couldn't accommodate us at the door. It took way too long for people to get in.
The line was 3 blocks long for hours.
For hours. That was cool, dog. Seeing that line was cool as fuck. Yeah. Shout out Juggalos for pulling up.
Real.
But then once you realized how hard it was to get in that bitch, you're like, oh, this is fucking why it's taking so long, man. So
I sat at the merch table for 3 hours watching people come in.
It'd have been cool to get a time lapse, like put a GoPro from right behind where you were at that merch spot, and then just watch everyone like file in.
It was crazy, dude.
But yeah, man, I hope there's more shit like that. Juggalo, Ohio. Let's do Juggalo, Ohio in the country next time. You know what I'm saying? Do Juggalo, Ohio in the country. Fuck the shitty shit.
Mm-hmm.
The shitty. But yeah, man. I think everybody chopped it up tonight. After this, go watch Thuggalo Show.
Yes, sir.
And Shaggy Show's back too. Tuesdays on Twitch. I think Thursdays also.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, yeah.
Yeah, make sure you check that out. It's on Twitch, so make sure you get up on that shit. Juggalo, Indiana would be gas too, man. Hey, man, that place at the Gathering that was in Indiana was cool as fuck. Let's try to get it somewhere out here though. Let's get it somewhere close over here. Can't they do it? Hey, there's that, you know, that golf course in Michigan City or whatever that they used to do that Melon Camp Fest at?
Oh, yes, sir.
That's where they need to do the Juggalo Ohio for sure. But yeah, man, hopefully there'll be some new shit. Like I said, next week we'll be back with That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. The tournament series kicks off here live on the TeamMUJ channels. That will be on, it's going to be the 3 that we broadcast on right now. So the most interactive. So tune in.
Subscribe.
Subscribe for sure. Send all your friends. Like to this shit. And we'll
send
see
your
you guys
fucking
in the next
music,
one.
man.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out Darby, like I said, bro. Like Juggalo, Ohio. Yes, it was put on, by Ouija in chapter 17, and and honestly, like I can't say that we wouldn't have went if Darby wasn't on there, but I know for sure when we saw that shit, I was falling asleep that night when they were all announced, like the flyer got announced and the homies were talking about it, and I had a dream about Juggalo, Ohio. And I was like, yo, we're fucking waking up. We're going to that shit. But just like, I know that Darby for sure being on that was like definitely high on motivation. He's the homie. Thanks for the fucking, the leftover pack. All of it. We're fucking
real. And boss of the year.
Why not? Yeah.
Boss of the year.
Yeah. Shout out Dev, the fucking goat, man.
That
motherfucker's the goat.
Another boss of the year, you know what I'm saying?
And shout out 17 Camp. But I mean, that outside of that, shout out everybody in the chat room who kicked it with us all night tonight. It was dope as fuck. And like I said, we'll be back next week for the premiere of the tournament series of That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. Remember the last fucking episode and how cool it was? This shit's going to be definitely different. And in the week's time, we're going to be thinking of random shit to add in between there to make it even more special and be working on graphics and shit to finish up for that. So much motherfucking love. I'm glad I got my phone back. Oh, man, I was so lost without this shit. And we'll see you guys. Much motherfucking love. Pagler getting a raise. Hell yeah. Pagler gets to pee and have 2 cigarettes this time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And maybe he can finish out here. But anyway, man,
Also
we love you guys, and it's been dope. Let me kick this motherfucking outro in this bitch. Hey, speaking of, man, we need the new outro. We need the new TeamMUJ theme song. Shout out to Saw for this one, man. It's been legendary, but we gotta reshoot an intro now with Pags and Saw in it. So we need a new song and shit. Here's this shit, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Much motherfucking love.
We love you.
It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show. It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show.